Hey everyone, welcome to the Marc D member stream number 2. I should be doing a lot more of these, and we've got Christian Delorme joining us from Vinyl Revival. So great to have you here, Christian. And of course, Captain Cloud, even though I'm wearing a Star Trek captain.
This is your ship, so I'm visiting.
Yeah, no, but I the truth was I wanted to get the red shirt, but they didn't have the one in my size that fit when I ordered it. But who knows? I give myself an upgrade. But thank you, Christian, for being here. And Lisa's in the chat. Lisa, if you can pop in, I think you got the the link, right? Yeah, you should have the link.
Oh,
Lisa, you're a member, right? Yep. So, but it's great to have Christian here, and he was telling us about you get the weekends off now, right? Which is great. So,
and it only took 12 years.
It only took 12 years, right? Yep. And hail to Lemon Pie. Good to see you. How's it going? Only took 12 years, but that's what seniority pays for, right? Yep.
Exactly.
So, yep. And so you're doing a new channel. You started on YouTube, but now are you not going to do anything on YouTube now, or?
Well, I started on YouTube.
In a while.
I got clever. So I did my first 6 streams about Vinyl Revival. That's my channel's name, and part of it is supposed to be demonstrating my vinyl collection over there. But the only problem is I started getting crafty and I started putting videos and music and stuff like that. YouTube got wise to me by my second stream with videos on it, and they started blocking my streams. So now, unfortunately, I think I'll have to go on Rumble to have full freedom, because like a wise man once told me, trying to show music without videos would be kind of like, hi, Brian's here.
Hey, like showing music.
Teaching colors to the blind. Hey, my favorite Scotsman.
My favorite Ottawa resident. The only Ottawa resident I like.
Thank you, sir. Mind you, there's not much of like with Trudeau here and all the political wing. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, I said you're the only one I like.
Oh, okay, well, thank you, sir.
The rest of the place. Anyway, you carry on, mate. You were talking about your channel.
Well, no, I did my thing. I said now I'm moving on to Rumble, only because unfortunately YouTube got wise to me playing videos and all that. Now at millisecond they'll just block my stream, so I got too cocky too quick.
Well, you've had trouble with that too, 70s Rock.
Oh, endless trouble. I mean, it's so much time and effort. If you want to play any music, even the tiniest clip, to try and finesse it so you can play even just little bits, or find stuff that isn't going to get claimed. And claims are one thing, but blocks are a different thing. And when you start to get a lot of blocks, like Jesus Christ, you're chopping your stream up. Like I've had to cut the last one I did on Cozy Powell. I've had to chop about 5 or 6 bits out of it. And then it doesn't flow if you're watching it later then, so.
And is it, but that's not a copyright strike, but they're just saying.
No, it's just a block.
Yeah, they're just saying you got to cut this out if you want to play this. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm too proud to do that, so I just refuse to do that.
Yeah, more recently I've started challenging everything. I mean, for a long time I just let it go. And I've actually had a few successes on that. I've had a few failures too.
Yeah,
a few successes.
I was saying you're reviewing the song basically. Right? You're saying it's a review, or
I mean, and some organizations, publishing organizations are no, everything's
gone. Yeah,
no, others have been a bit more flexible. And also the hockey stuff I've been doing. Brahma and I do bourbon and boarding, and we play a lot of hockey clips, and we get the stream taken down a lot or whatever. I actually started challenging some of those, and a few of them they've responded and rejected my challenge. Others they've just let them expire.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Now I'm not making any money out of those anyway.
Yeah.
30 days after a live stream about hockey, no one's going to watch that. It's just the principle of it,
Yeah, because you're doing a review of something too. It's not
we're showing a clip and we're talking about it as it's showing, and it's about the news of the week in the game and highlights of the game. But it seems like organizations like the NHL are determined to crush anybody talking about their stuff. any fans, any appreciation to try. They don't want to grow the game; they want to crush it.
I have a
Monopoly.
friend who's an executive at the NHL, so I'm going to mention that to him
Yeah,
next time I see him. I'll
like-
send him your channel link.
we're a commentary site.
Yeah.
We're not just showing clips
Yeah.
full screen and just we're showing the clip. Now look at this. What do you think of this? Was this a good goal? Was that a good penalty call? Was it?
And you can't do it without showing the clip. Oh, and DJ
Yeah.
played nice. Just became a member.
Hey,
Thank you, DJ.
DJ.
That's
You know,
But Brian,
so much.
no-
Yeah.
not only, Brian, are you promotional, well, not only your commentary, but you're also promotional. You're exposing the product to
yeah,
Yeah.
different,
I don't
you're
care.
expanding
Yeah.
it.
There's not that many hockey live streams, even
Yeah, you
outside
think
of
they would
our
like
group.
it.
Yeah, you think that you should be growing the game. It's not like we're sitting playing live games as if they were
Right.
our own, or
No,
it's
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
review and commentary, and that seems to be fuck you know.
Well, it's kind of like that mental illness Paramount has against Star Trek fan movies and stuff like that. They were doing good. They're promoting it. They're
Yeah.
enjoying it. They're breeding the culture. And Paramount had to clamp on it. And the NHL's got that same mental disease.
Yeah, they don't seem to be willing to grow the game in any way. It's got to be on their terms in this very narrow. Well, you got to go to this place because we are so. And who's going to be? People want to hear other people talk about it than just the approved outlets. You know.
Yeah, I guess like
Right.
if you're on NBC doing a sportscast, right? NHL just gives you the clip. I guess they have an agreement, obviously, or something, right? But sometimes if you notice, I've seen some places where you can't get the clips, or especially boxing, or some of the fight, the fights they'll show stills, or like because the sports company won't give, or the league won't give, even like an NBC or an AB. I watch some sports shows. But yeah, I think it's a rigid thing where they've got that set up.
There needs to be a balance, I mean, we're just two guys chatting to a small audience, loving the game and celebrating it and talking about it, and that's verboten
Yeah.
And
yeah.
your
Crushed.
phone.
to be
Good
crushed.
stuff.
Well,
And
let
your
me play
fans,
something
too.
for DJ Play Nice here. Well, here we'll do a penalty.
Personal foul, crackback, 85, offense, 15-yard penalty.
He should burn.
Absolutely.
He should burn and freaking
Yeah, I know. I
Damnation,
gotta
heck,
change. I gotta change him. But yeah,
what he
Well,
did to us. He deserves to. I mean, that guy
Yeah.
needs to be in prison for the rest of his life.
well, here's
Corruption.
something better for DJ.
It's sports.
Toast.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
I gotta finish clipping that all those episodes. There's not a lot of talkie toaster, but
My son,
There's a great one though.
my son recently donated to me it's the DVD set of every Red Dwarf.
Oh yeah, I
nice.
have those.
I had that on digital. I had everything on digital, but he's donated the physical one to me. So
Yeah, all of them, even the later seasons, or just the early ones, or what?
all of them. It's well, actually, I say all of them. That's not.
doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's
the
up to
latest.
season
Well, they brought it
13.
back.
It's up to season 13.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's
That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
probably,
that's the whole thing. Yeah,
It is nice.
yeah.
Even the later stuff is really good too. I have to say. So,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was very nice of him.
yeah.
Usually it's the other way around. I'm donating things to him.
You giving him stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thank him.
Rimmer,
for
what a
that.
great character.
Yeah, he knows what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
DJ
poor-
likes the talkie toaster.
the YouTube is really. I get it. They don't want. I agree with not just being like if you were sitting re-streaming shit all day, and you're never appearing and talking about something.
Yeah.
Fine. But if you're talking about it with other people and you're showing examples of things, and that may be music, it could be sports, it could be a movie, a clip
Yeah.
from a movie, what's wrong with that? Especially if it drives traffic to the full thing that they've got somewhere,
And Brian, it's like our Scottish stream that we've done, you and I. I'm showing to the world, showcasing Lulu. Nobody knows Lulu, and if Lulu's still alive, I'm sure she's happy. Tickle Pink that
She
we're
is still
playing her
alive.
music. She is still alive.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's happy
Yeah.
that we're playing her music. You know what I mean?
You've got to wonder. I mean, it's the irony of it is that, and I'm not saying I know lots of famous people, but that's twice I've had Graham Bonnet on the show, the singer, for Rainbow and Alcatraz and MSG and all these other great things. Twice I've had him on my show, and I'm getting blocked for clips that he's in.
That's right.
So
He's on the show.
He's on the show. This is the artist right here.
I wonder if Paul McCartney, like, well, we'd never do it, but like had a YouTube channel and just goes on live and starts playing Beatles songs.
Yeah,
it
gets to that point. It's ridiculous. People playing their own shit and they get blocked by themselves. It's just the whole algorithm.
Oh, I've seen that happen to an artist that was on Paulie's channel or someone. She was playing her music, and then I guess, hey, Dadman's here. Stop it if you can, Dadman. And Dadman's here. So in the chat, so we've got to always play this, because it's the Dadman.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark. Jeez.
That never gets old, as they say.
Except maybe to him.
But it's terrible the way they stifle people like that, and it can't be because you can do it in Rumble. I know Rumble's a lot smaller as a platform, very small compared to YouTube, but we can sit and play music all day there. If it was that important to them, this sanctity of this copyright thing that they work so hard on YouTube to suppress, then they would be doing it there too. No matter how small the platform was, they'd be doing it.
But what really burns my is there's actually, as we say in French, one weight, multiple measures. Okay. So me and Brian will get blocked, but this other YouTuber who will be bigger or more favorable, or maybe he's monetized, there's something, he could play a whole album. I'm like, wow, all I did was play a 30-second clip of Van Halen and I got blocked.
Yeah.
So
YouTube,
I don't mind if YouTube wants to be anal and block everybody, but be fair. Like I hate watching another YouTuber and then he's get to play all his music that he wants.
I mean, it's got to the point where I'm surprised, Mark and Clobby, that you're not getting blocked for just showing a clip of or an image of a comic.
I get in trouble for clips, not comics though yet.
Yeah, but
it'll happen.
One day they'll say, "Oh, that you can't show that image." It's the algorithm is so Skynet that they've got.
Never go pictures so much, but anything moving, man.
Now, kudos to Lord Dot. A for effort for trying to swear in French, writing in English. So good on you, my friend.
Nailed.
You made a great point, though, Christian. I mean, there are a lot of older songs and artists. Let's talk about music, who couldn't hurt to expose them a little bit to a modern audience.
Yeah.
And what's the worst that could happen? Somebody might watch that 10-second clip and go, I'm quite interested in that. I'll go over to iTunes and listen to the demo, that clip of that, and maybe I'll buy it if I like it. Bingo, they made one sale. Now that was one sale only.
Yeah.
But instead they go, crush that clip. These are people that have not had a hit in decades, or some of them, or, they're obscure to start with. And yet they crush the record companies, publishing companies, crush that too. It's senseless to me,
Or better yet, YouTube might get a few more views because they saw Lulu on my channel, and next thing you know, YouTube's got an extra 100 views on their channel because they saw Vinyl Revival play Lulu, and they're like, "Oh, let's go watch Lulu," and they're word of mouth and everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's artists like the famous one everyone talks about is because it's true. The Eagles and Don Henley, they crush every use of their stuff.
Oh yeah, they're
even the tiniest clip. So what's happening is that younger people who watch YouTube, TikTok, or whatever are like, well, I don't know who they are because I never see their videos anywhere. I never hear their music anywhere because they don't listen to the radio. So they go to YouTube, they can't see any Eagles clips. They're crushing that stuff.
Yep.
So where's their next generation of fans going to come from?
None.
It's not.
And hail to DJ Play Nice, who just joined the panel. Thank you, DJ, for being a member, and thank you for joining. How's it going?
I'm glad to be on board.
Glad to have you here. Thank you.
Anyway, we all
but it's a good sport. No, I think they had some. I can't remember the song, but a song got used somewhere, and then it was on YouTube, and then it went into the charts again. I'm trying to remember what the song was a few months ago, but it was like a 20 or 30-year-old song, but it hit the charts again.
Yeah, and it'll never do that if you just stomp on anyone trying to talk about it or play a bit of it.
Exactly.
Never.
For what? For what? You're not even expanding your audience. You're cutting your nose to spite your face.
Yeah. And the
might you be referring
I'm sorry, but might you be referring to the Kate Bush song that Stranger Things was using? I think.
Oh,
Yes,
it could be.
yeah. Thank you. That's what I was. Yeah. That,
Yeah.
that's
Running up
huge,
that hill.
huge hit
Was
again.
it running up that hill? I can't remember
Well,
what song it was.
that made a fan out of Kate Bush out of my 15-year-old daughter. So thank you.
I've always been a fan of Bush, Kate Bush. I had a poster of her up on the wall when I was 16. Record mirror, center spread, tight white red top.
I never found her that hot. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
back in the
she's
day,
Mm.
in the late 70s.
Okay, I'm an
Just,
80s guy.
just
pretty
aging yourself. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
70s rock fan, right?
yeah.
Well,
And
for
Hail
sure.
Potato and Spider-Man.
I was married for just a couple of years, but I turned it into a Kate Bush fan, and I probably have in the B section of my vinyl collection probably a good 4 inches worth of Kate Bush stuff, because any promo, any 7, any 12, any whatever,
Everything.
and and then when I started to also pick up stuff like when she did the duet with Gabriel for "Don't Give Up," then
Don't
it was
Give
all
Up.
over. I grabbed every one of those from the 7 all the way to the CD.
Well, I'm going to age myself. We used to have Kate Bush music at our high school dance. So there you go.
I'm a
just
big
bit behind.
big fan of her first 2 or 3 albums. I know everyone likes the later stuff as well. I call it later. It's not really later what you're talking about there with the Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
It's not that late. It's quite a long time ago. But I do like the first 2 or 3 albums. They're just like Kick Inside, Lionheart. 2 brilliant albums. The first 2, they're really good, very idiosyncratic. Some wonderful songs. So listen to those. If anyone out there's never heard the first couple of Kate Bush albums, you may have heard the Dreaming stuff or the later stuff, but go back and listen to those. They're really good.
But you got to respect the lady. She's very artistic. Like even in her videos, she's got ballet and all that. No grunging, no romping, no sleazy stuff. She's very classy, very artistic. You got to love Kate Bush.
Oh yeah. She was
like right now. I'd like to play a clip of "Don't Give Up" or that. That's such an iconic vocal. I can hear it in my head right now.
Well,
I want to
Absolutely.
sing it, but
We'll get
I love
canceled.
Peter Gabriel. Yeah, get canceled. But that, what was it? So and what was his other album? Peter. What was his? We had those massive hits in the early '80s.
Sledgehammer.
So was a
Yes,
huge
Sledgehammer.
one, yeah.
So was probably his. And I went to see him in concert. And they played the whole album straight through, and then some of his other greatest hits. And that album is just phenomenal.
He just did that on the last tour as well. Just played through the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's not one
I had a
bad
friend who
song
went to
on the
Minnesota.
album, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be a little cheeky. I prefer Genesis with Peter Gabriel. So I'm
No,
going.
a lot of people like Genesis Gabriel. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was nice and popish with Phil Collins, but with Genesis, it was really prog rock.
How many hours have we got? We could talk about this. This is a subject we could
for
talk
sure.
about.
Oh,
for hours.
okay. No,
No,
Very
it's good. It's good, but we'd be sitting here 3 hours sort of still discussing that.
So
Yeah,
Mark, what would you like to talk about on your show?
Oh,
Mark?
I just love to hear about what this member stream is to hear
Hounds of
about you
Love,
guys.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Kick
good to
Inside
know,
at
but
Wuthering Heights is a great song. Lionheart had Wow and Hammer Horror, great Kate Bush songs.
But the one
Really?
thing
No
what I'd
doubt.
like to
Hounds of Love was always a fave. That's where I came in, actually, kind of thing. And the key to her, like the singularity, absolute singularity, but one of those great things about her is 3-octave range. And when she would go up and touch the sky with some of that stuff, it was, it was a little hard to wrap ear around sometimes, a bit like I would like compare it to like listening to Geddy Lee for more than an album side. I did have to acculturate my ear, but I'm glad that I did.
So she was Mariah Carey before Mariah Carey was anything.
Nice analogy.
Thank you.
In a sense. Except
Yep,
far
and
better taste.
the other thing I would say too is by listening to everything on streaming now, I'm guessing most kids don't listen to albums, so they've never listened to a whole lot. I mean, it's we're just talking about the Peter Gabriel. Yeah, every song's a hit, but or a very good song, but you'd only probably hear the 2 or 3 biggest songs off of that album, and but by listening to it, so Spotify is fantastic for being able to get all the songs and everything. They have everything, but would you hear Don't Give Up maybe off that, or Mercy Street? You're probably not going to hear Mercy Street
No.
if you don't listen to that whole album all the way. I'm just looking at the track listing, which is
Nice
a
one to
phenomenal
pick
song.
there. Nice one to pick there, and I'll pass it to somebody else after I make the observation that when it comes to modern listening, the absence of the deep cuts, I think, is one of the greatest like injustices to recording artists of previous generations. Because when I saw the transition way more towards singles driven promotion in record labels, that's where I kind of started to go hands off.
Agreed. And
thing
don't forget, having an album, making an album was an art. You would start off with your biggest high beat at the first cut on the A side, and on the B side, your last cut, you would have something memorable, something energetic, and in between, you would, probably put one of your what you think is more commercial or something. But the old album, releasing an album, used to be an art and used to be wonderful, and it was always like for vinyl revival lover like me, an album is always a surprise. Like you open it, it was
an event.
And an event,
Yeah.
and exactly. You take it, Brian. Your turn.
It was an event. Just speaking of Peter Gabriel, I mean, everyone, quite rightly so, was a huge album, and everyone loved the videos and the singles from that. But I think it's tended for me to overshadow the first 4 albums as a result, which are slightly less well known, particularly by normies, let's see. And not that they were unsuccessful. That would be wrong to say, because they were hit singles and Games Without Frontiers and so on. But the first 4 albums were just phenomenal.
Yes.
And if those are just bought you should go back and listen to those as well. Like the second album, particularly, is so experimental with the Robert Fripp production and music, and guitar playing and stuff. It's just, there's some really killer tracks on those albums,
And
You're gonna miss them. You're gonna miss them though, right? I mean, that's if you don't listen to the whole album through. So
got to listen to all 4 of those albums end to end. Yeah.
And a bit of useless.
Hey, Dead Man.
Humdrum, that's a great track. Humdrum.
Hey, I guess welcoming you to your own show. Hey, DJ Playlet's still here?
Yeah, what's happening, man?
Hey,
Good to
man, you rock. When I heard you're on the panel, it was like, man, I definitely got to get bills done, get all the work done around here, and come in and say hello to you two. And of course, congratulations, Mark, on this wonderful channel and all you've done. And Claudia,
Yes.
hey,
made a lot of good
Hey,
friends.
buddy.
I appreciate
Hey.
that. Yep.
and Christian,
Hail to Filtament.
70s.
Hey.
Nice to see y'all.
Aye, good to see you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, well done, Mark. You've got a wonderful thing going here.
Well, thanks to you guys.
And Flobby of course. I mean, you two guys.
Nah,
I've been huge fans of you guys.
I'm a fan of yours. My channel's garbage.
Oh, nonsense, man.
Oh man,
In fact, I think I might announce here that I'm dumping it.
That's the
There
end
you
thing
go.
now, though, isn't
I'm
it?
moving
That's
into
the
a
trendy.
monastery.
It's the trendy thing to do.
And Mark,
I was going to ask you, 70s, can I dump my channel and just join you
If you like.
and hang with you?
For
and
sure.
stuff?
Why don't we merge? Can we do a merger?
Well,
Yeah.
I think we should. It's
But Mark-
70s in time. Sorry, go ahead.
Slobbering rock fan or something. I
There you
don't know. Just,
Oh, I forgot to mention we have Taylor Swift in the group. So
Oh,
Taylor
hey.
Swift, Matt G.
Yeah, yes, Matt.
I forgot to say hi. Yep, and Muzu is here. Hail, thank you for stopping by. Yep.
Hey,
So
cool.
and Eclay, yeah, everyone's rolling in now.
Eclay.
Great. Yep. How's it going? Yeah. Saturday afternoons are after when the vid was happening, everyone was home, so you have a ton of people home. But I had some free time this afternoon. I'm like, oh god, I haven't done a member stream in way too long, so let me get back to that. And we'll get to. I have a couple of things to unbox too that we can have fun with
nice.
in a few minutes. But things
Cool.
I've been saving. So it's been great hanging out on YouTube here with everyone and sharing all your hobbies and talking about music, right? I mean, if you love music, Christian's got his new channel going. Hopefully it'll do really well in Rumble, but it's tough. Yeah, it's tough when you're covering something like for me doing comic books or toys. At least you can show them, but of course I got in trouble with the YouTubes because I was doing a lot of shorts. Like I'd have like here, if like I had a Gwen, a little action figure, I'd do like a 15-second short and just show it with some music. And then YouTube said, oh, I did, I had hundreds of them. And they said, well, you're too commercial. You're promoting, especially with that Copa So it was tied into Copa. So you're
Yes.
promoting
Oh,
stuff
man.
towards for purchasing for kids. I'm like, who's gonna buy? Who's gonna buy? Well,
Oh, those
bullshit.
those kind of shorts, Mark. I thought you were starting to wear scantily clad pants on streams, and that's what got you in trouble.
So what they're saying is your stuff, the shorts you're making are too good, and there's too many of them, and you're too good at it, and it's there. Yeah, there's nothing. It's a bullshit thing. Oh, you're promoting whatever. That's the whole point of making a short. You're promoting yourself.
Right?
You're promoting.
That's the whole point of being on
toys and
YouTube.
stuff. Yeah.
I know. So where's the dividing line, YouTube? How many is too many? How much is too much?
So I think it was Copa too, the kid, with the Child Online Protection Act. So then all my shorts got tagged as for kids, and then all of a sudden I got I forget, it was D-Bud or someone texted me when I was on vacation, like, we just got our channel membership just got suspended. I'm like, what? It's not like I'm that controversial of a guy, but it was just, it's the algorithm, it's not even a human that does it. It's just the algorithm. Just boom. And as soon as I start getting emails, I'm like, oh, now I'm screwed. Because once you start to get emails from YouTube, it was like 1, and then the next day you got 5, and then it was like boom, boom. Then there was nothing I could do. Like, I tried to take them all down, but by then it was too.
The algorithm's
too
a
late.
monster, an absolute monster.
AI nightmare. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the.
Didn't anybody learn from Terminator? Like nobody learned from any of that?
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet. Yeah.
Well, the date did pass for it to come online, so maybe it's just something we don't know about.
Yes.
He's out. The Terminator's out there waiting. Yep.
I just got an email from the Jerry Anderson group. It's the 60th anniversary of Stingray is coming up. Yes. Stingray.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I was Phil. Yeah, I was teasing with the name. Sorry.
60th anniversary coming. Stingray. That'll be
Super
neat.
Mario Nation is go.
Yeah, awesome. And they've got
that stuff.
New stuff. If you follow Jerry Anderson's website. Yeah, Phil. Sorry, I was just teasing with my. I always joke about pronunciation, so I said Phil him in.
Did you used to get that Mag 70s?
Sorry, mate.
That Mag 70s called Super Sig. Super Mario Nation is go.
Yeah. I mean, I had a few of them. Yeah.
I used to.
Yeah, I love that. But they're making. I noticed they are making Stingray Deadly Uprising. It's like a new version remake, but they're not. That normally that would fill you with dread, but I'm looking at it and they're not changing any of the characters, so that's good.
All right,
and it's the same people too, I think. Yeah.
Tom is being cheeky in the chat there, Mark.
Hey, Tom.
Oh, let's see.
Yes, it is.
Tom.
Very boom.
Is this the boomer stream? Yes.
You are young.
You're too
I grew up on this stuff. This was like bread and butter to me as a kid. It was sustenance as a kid.
The Thunderbirds.
Captain Scarlet, Stingray.
Argo. But you keep saying you're supposed to say Argo when you say Thunderbirds.
They should have Joe 90 on there. That was my favorite.
Joe 90, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And the theme music is so good.
Wasn't that the first one? Or was one of the first one was
it was later. No, Joe 90 was about 1968 or 69.
Yeah, it was a little bit later.
Just before they moved into the live action stuff.
Stingray and Captain Scarlet.
Yeah. Captain Scarlet, indestructible. But Joe 90 had a great theme tune as well. It's just they were such good fun and so well
Space
made.
1999. I was always confused why the guy from Mission Impossible was in space.
Yes. Yeah, well, he left Mission Impossible.
Yes.
I've still never figured out how the moon managed to travel faster than light, but there you go.
Yeah, it was like it's warp speed going out of the galaxy.
Right.
It was like, why in the hell? That was a problem too.
There was some big problems with it. I think they tried to explain it away in one of the novels that I read about some kind of time warp thing, or I don't know. There was some relativity bullshit nonsense in it. It wasn't convincing.
No.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here's the multi Stingray Deadly. Let me put the link in the chat. And Tom, I put the link into our Toxic Tuesdays Twitter if you want to pop by with the boomers here and say hi. But here's the link for anyone who wants to follow along with this Jerry Anderson. So this is this is their company. So when you're talking about a remake, it's not a remake. I mean, it's the same Of course, he's passed away, but it's
continuation. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
that's
acceptable.
That would make a beautiful Father's Day gift in June, I think.
Yeah.
For a grandfather's day gift.
Grandfather's Day gift.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And of course, my birthday is usually on Father's Day too. So
there you go.
Wow, double whammy. Yeah.
I get a double whammy, but sometimes I only get one gift, right? And my dad's birthday was June 19th, so he would always get, he would always get just one gift, but he didn't care. But yeah,
stand by for action.
My wife's birthday is December 27th. Her mom, I married her, told me, "Listen, Christian, do not mix up Christmas and my daughter's birthday." I said, "Yes, ma'am. I will never
You're a dead
do
man.
I will never do that."
And hail to Don Don Ranger Power. How's it going?
Don.
Sounds like a song. Sounds like a
like a bebop song. No, when is that coming out, Mark?
This is coming out. Let's see.
Well, there's a series of things. There's novellas and I think there is so it's all planned for the next few months.
July,
summer. Yeah.
Yes, July is a concert performance here. If you look,
yeah, I'm going to get into this. Yeah.
Comics in August, October audiobook and novella.
I'm going to get
comics,
into this.
It's all comics. Sure.
Yeah.
Will it be so it won't be a box set or anything like that, right?
No, it's a series of things you can get.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't signed up yet to get it. I mean, I do go on this website a lot, but
I'll follow your lead, Brian.
I will probably do some live streams about it at the time. So
I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, so here it is. Embark an underwater journey like no other with Stingray Deadly Uprising, a groundbreaking multi-platform saga that spans audio novellas, comic strips, and electrifying live full cast performance. So that'll be fun to see. Mark your calendars for July 13th, 2024, because the Symphony Hall, Birmingham, will be the kickoff event for commemorating Stingray's 60th anniversary with a tale that promises to plunge you into the heart of never before told adventures. So you can sign up, give them your email there, and I'm sure they'll notify you when everything's on. And and you can watch. I don't know, where can you watch Stingray? Is that on? Would that be on BritBox or would that be on?
I don't know if it's on
BritBox.
Don't know.
No, but Eklay is right. Once you watch Team America, World Police, all of these go by the wayside. You can't take them seriously. He's right about that.
We were talking about copyright nonsense. Here's a funny one for you. I used the countdown at the beginning of Thunderbirds. 5, 4, right. Yeah. I clipped that and used it at the beginning of something, and I got a copyright claim.
Oh my God.
The copyright claim was not from anything to do with Jerry Anderson, though. Some other act years later clipped it, used it in a recording, and copyrighted it, and now they claim it's theirs. Shit. I even emailed Jerry Anderson's organization and said, "You got to do something about this. These people are using it and claiming it's theirs." And they went, "There's nothing we can do, really." I said, "You idiots. They're blocking me, and it's yours. Yeah. If you were blocking me, I could understand it. Someone else has stolen it and claiming it's theirs now. That iconic countdown, and that's just ridiculous, you know."
Because I did a video on the Thunderbird too, and I think I used that. I'm going to put the link in. So
I actually ended up on a phone call with somebody from YouTube, and they said, "We're not going to do anything about this." I said, "But look, I've proven to you that these people have stolen this and they're blocking my video." "Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We don't care."
Yeah, but they'll bust your balls when you're playing music a little too long, a few seconds extra.
That's how.
So how'd you actually got someone on the phone? That's impressive.
Yeah. I wrote. I took it as far as I could, and eventually they basically just said, like, "Fuck off and leave us alone." They didn't care, and the people that claimed it said, "Fuck you, we don't care either."
Did you get a copyright strike from that, or did you? It was just a claim.
That I think is the one that did get me a copyright strike. Yes.
Yeah, but
once you protested it, right?
Yes, and I kept going on, and eventually they said, "Back down, or you're going to." Nobody wanted to hear it. Not even Jerry Anderson's organization. They didn't want to hear it.
But Brian,
crazy.
Brian always gets people on the phone. His middle name is 70s Diamond rock fan.
No, my
people
middle
on the
name
phone.
is that Scottish name. Fuck you.
Fuck you. There we go.
I unfortunately I have to drop out. Unfortunately, mainly because there's a Dallas Stars game about to start. So
Go Rangers.
Rangers, a bunch of thugs. Rangers, just thugs.
Yes, bunch of thugs.
Yes, they are.
As an Ottawa Senator fan, I got
Line-
no comments or
Line
nothing.
brawls, that Rempy guy, just thugs. A lot of them.
Thugs, yeah.
That's why we're going to win the President's Trophy. And,
Well, it's a good battle there, but thank you for stopping by, Brian.
No, great
Bye, Brian.
show, great channel. Good to speak to you all, guys. See you all later.
Yeah,
Take
later,
care.
buddy.
Take care.
Here,
Later.
so,
Go easy.
Tom.
And we got Tom.
Tom.
Hey, he joined the
an
Boomer
R-
chat.
hey.
Yeah.
And RRTNZ is here.
I don't like whatever it is you're talking about, unless it's something I love. Then I love it.
Yeah.
Yelling at code.
RR.
Yeah, so where you can tell us
On the
you
other
can tell
side
us
of the
what country
world.
you're coming from, right? Yeah, you don't mind giving that out.
No, well, good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just taking the dog out for a pee and saw your stream was on, so I thought I'd just say hello quickly. So this
Hello
is
from Canada.
good morning. Good morning from Porirua, New Zealand.
Hey.
Wow, that's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, all the way from New Zealand live
Wow.
across the world, and we can have a
I
conversation.
love this.
Who said
This-
Star
Yeah.
Trek's not real, right?
Well, I'm
That's
calling from
amazing.
the future. I'm calling from the future, I imagine, compared
Indeed.
relative to where you're at.
Yes, you are.
Do you
Yeah.
need a whale?
Yeah.
It's tomorrow today, right?
Yeah, we've still got whales in the part of the future I live in. What time is it there?
I'm on the Eastern Time Zone, New York City time, so it's 3:20 in the
Oh,
the New York City.
3:20.
Well,
It's
2:20 for
on
me.
Saturday, the 6th, April
6,
6th.
yeah. 7:20 a.m. on Sunday the 7th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
on your way to church, right?
Sorry?
So you're on your way to church, right?
Actually, no, not today, but for a change.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, New Zealand has sort of our own version of Comic-Con. And I'm off to
Wow.
that later on today to have a photo with John Noble, of all people. So,
Oh,
which I'm
wow.
quite excited about. So,
John Noble. As in
yeah,
Ben Munchausen?
was in Fringe and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
Ben Munchausen?
Who did he play in Baron Munchausen? Well, that was John Neville, I think.
That's Neville. Sorry. Got a mess
Yeah,
up.
he's a Canadian actor. It was
I know
John
who
Noble's
Noble is, though.
Australian.
Yeah. I got you. What did I
Yeah.
think of Neville? I'm sorry. Yeah. But see, Boomer Stream. Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
Mark's fault.
So how is the future?
well.
Do we have robots doing everything for us and flying cars yet? How's that
well,
going?
well, on the robot front, fortunately, no, because I think as soon as robots take over manual labor for everyone, then Skynet's next, and that's the end of us. But in terms of flying cars, yeah, unfortunately not. Traffic's still a serious problem here in New Zealand. So, yeah.
I'm just
How
waiting
are you
for
all
the
today?
robot. I'm just waiting for the robot revolution to happen because basically they like freak out because we just try all the time. So like they're like, no, get it away from me, and then they're like, yeah.
Well, at least you're in New Zealand. It's not like this little spot in southern Australia called Euclid that's got its own time zone. It's like the size of a real small city, but it's got its own quarter-hour time zone. It's an odd thing we found out this year.
I can beat that. We have a province up here in Canada. It's got its own time zone, but it works on half hours.
Yep.
Newfoundland.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Newfoundland.
Lord Thunder and Jesus by.
Yeah. I mean, there are time zones that now are on the quarter-hour, half-hour, and three-quarter-hour. I
Wow.
learned that on New Year's Eve this year, because trying to go through around the world, it's not 24 time zones. There's like 28 time zones.
But the half hour, how big are those half-hour time zones? I mean, could you walk from like one?
Like you
time
said, it
zone
could be
to the other?
Nova Scotia, but like this one, Euclid is on the quarter-hour, and it's like the size of a small town.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Like,
Amazing.
Phantom Outsider, a friend of Phantom Outsiders, like refused to bring them into 2024 because he said, if you're not on the hour, then you don't count. You stay in 2023.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, oh, it was late. Sorry, I was driving from one part of the town, to, one side of the country to the other, and didn't notice the time changed 3 times. Yeah.
You could go 3 times in like 20 minutes just driving one side of the town to the other. Yeah, it's really, really odd if you go and look at time zones around the world. If
you drive the right way, you might be early.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you been RT and are you going to jump out right, Dad, man?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump. I got things to do. Got to get to
more
Mom's
work
a little
to
bit
do.
later.
Nice
So,
Take care, Dad, man.
Exactly.
Nice
Hi,
to
hi to everybody.
Good.
And April 26th is starting. You remember the movie Alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 45th anniversary, and I've read that they're
wow.
supposed to bring it back out in the theaters starting April 26th.
Oh, that'd be
I've
great.
never seen the movie, and everybody tells me to see it in the theaters. So I'm going to, if I can get tickets, going to go see that one coming up. So I know that's a
That'd
big
be
movie
good,
to a
yeah.
lot of you guys. So
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I will try to.
Yeah.
Hope I can find it. Well, you guys have a great stream, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Be good, buddy.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you.
Thanks, Dad, man.
If you don't mind, Mark, I have a question for Tom.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
Tom, what do you think of turtles?
Oh, turtles.
I like
Yeah.
turtles.
Just wondering. Thank you.
You guys were talking about Stingray before I came in. I had never actually. I don't know if I ever caught an episode of that as a kid or not. But sadly, I looked as I was hopping in here. They only had that on DVD so far, but I have picked this up.
Oh,
Thunderbirds is on Blu-ray, and I also have the
Yeah.
movies too. But I
They did
couldn't
a movie.
find them when I was.
they did
Yeah,
one movie.
I got 2 of them.
They did 2.
Yeah,
live
there's
action?
2. Yeah. Well, no,
The
not
live
live
action, not the
action.
live action.
They're in
Okay.
tandem with this.
Oh, okay.
Like one came out like at the same time as the show, and I can't remember if one came out like right after the show or something like that, or in between a season.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a Kino Lorber disc that has 2 movies on it, like
Nice.
Thunderbirds or Go and Thunderbirds something else. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, so this is out there, but sadly, you can only get Stingray so far on DVD. But maybe if they're doing all this stuff, that means they're getting the Blu-rays ready. So who knows?
That's cool. Yeah.
It was
That's
just
like
like this
for me-
week I was keyed into Transformers is getting the first few episodes released in theaters. So I'm like, oh, does that mean they're remastering those in HD? Like, yeah,
Could be.
interesting.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
Now-
here's my Thunderbird 4.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Or 2, Thunderbird 2, sorry. Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Impressive.
So I've got a
Wow.
I think I put the link in. Oh, I got a dust. Raquel's not here. Oh, God, I
Still got
dust.
dust from 1967 on it.
Yeah. And actually, I bought this on Amazon for $6.
Of
They had a
course.
clearance.
Wow.
Of course.
What a steal.
Steel.
And I didn't know how big it was when it was $6. I assumed it was, going to be like, a Thunderbird 2, like a Matchbox car size or something small. And this sucker actually opens up. I have a whole video on it. You can find on my channel. I thought I have to post it, but it opens up and the legs, and then you can drop Thunderbird 4 out. Let's see. How do I? You forget these toys how they work. Yep. There's a button you got to press or something, but it's got the sound effects and. It's like you always forget where the heck are the buttons on. I'm a toy guy, but where are the buttons? The
Well, while
wings.
you look for that, is anybody else struck, and maybe it's just the power of suggestion at the mention of Alien and release in theaters? But that reminds me of a dropship from Aliens.
It does,
Like
right?
the wing tuck, yeah. I mean, a little
it
bit
does
more
kinda.
bloaty, but it's like, wow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does kind of.
We're heading for some chop. 5x5.
The Thunderbirds were dropships before dropships were cool.
Exactly.
Here's where everybody starts to realize that James Cameron literally ripped everything else off.
I know. He ripped off the Terminator.
Yeah, and Starship Troopers and Thunderbirds and Outer Limits. Well, Harlan Ellison.
Nobody will care. It was a puppet show.
And Rambo 2. He ripped that off of Chuck Norris. Rambo 2.
Yeah, basically it's whatchamacallit, the missing in action, right?
Missing
it's
in
talking.
action, exactly.
It talks. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Holy crap, it still talks. That doesn't even sound bad. How old is it?
No, this is new.
Oh, okay.
I got this maybe it's like 10 years ago or something. I'm
Was it-
joking.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Nick.
I
Thank
thought it
you,
was
says
like
Nick.
vintage, man.
No. Sorry. Yeah.
Was that
It
tied to the
maybe, well,
movie?
maybe it's like, I don't think I'll look up when I bought it. I'll look up, but
That
here's the
Bill
button.
Paxton movie Jonathan Frakes directed.
I think
Yeah.
you might be right. Yeah.
And my kids love this, love the movie. I mean, they played it over and over. So here you got the Thunderbird 4 can pop out.
Nice. Oh wow, I love it.
That was the only thing I didn't really care for with that movie is it wasn't puppets.
Yeah, it wasn't puppets. It was humans. Like,
Yeah.
It should be marionettes. What the hell is this?
Yeah, what's the point of that? But
Now, marionette is French,
Still
though.
good. Let's see when I bought this. Let me look. And thank you again, Nick, for the super chat. Yeah, don't let Raquel see that dust. Yeah.
Nick.
So let me check Amazon because Amazon knows everything about me. Let me check Thunderbird. When did I? You can check, what you ordered, and that's how sometimes I check what movies I've ordered and what action figures I've ordered. So let's see. Thunderbirds. Let's see. How old is this? 2 orders matching Thunderbird. 2016. Okay, so that's I ordered the Thunderbirds co-op board game, and I ordered the supersized TB2. Oh, the page is gone on Amazon. But anyway, it was 2016 that I ordered that. Oh, along with a Mr. Miracle Earth 2 action figure, Multiverse Robin and Batman. Oh, that was a good order that day. And let's see, how much if I do view invoice, how much should I pay for that? If memory serves, yep. Tom, you've probably done that too. Buy multiple DVD. I know you're a DVD collector, so buy multiple DVDs of something, or you forget that you bought one.
Or... What's been a lifesaver for me has been this app that Blu-ray.com has, where I can literally just scan the UPC and then I add it to my list, so I know I have it, so then I can go back and check sometimes. Because otherwise, unless it's like Amazon or certain places that I order from, they actually tell me that I've ordered it before. Like, yeah, I'm one of those where if I see something out in the wild and it's like, oh, I like that, buy it. And it's like, oh, crap, I already got a copy of this or 3.
Yeah, it's like open or if it's a different version. But I did pay. I made a mistake. I've got to be corrected there. I paid $7.85 for that Thunderbird supersized tail. So
all right. You don't have to rub it into our face, Mark. You don't have to rub it into our face, Mark.
No. Well, in New Zealand, the American dollar is about 1 to 10. So for us, that'd be like a week's salary.
Ouch. Yeah. But I would have bought like 20 of them if I'd known it was, when I got, like I said, when I got it, was like, I can't believe how big this thing is. I'm like, for $7, I'm like, what's going on? But, Christian, you said you had to head on out, or, yep.
Yes, but okay, we're going back into music. You guys took over. I want to add something. I was on Mead Radio this week, and I found another reason to love Tom Connors because he is a big fan of the Cars.
He's blushing now.
That was a very formative.
I like the nightlife, baby.
Yes. Yes. Okay. In my formative years in the 80s, I used to listen to the Cars on vinyl and all that. And then I more or less requested it. Tom played it and he told me he loved it. So I love you, Tom. You have great taste in music. And for a young kid, you're not that bad. So on that note, folks.
And he wrote Bud the Spud.
Was that?
And he wrote Bud the Spud.
He wrote Spud the Spud.
He wrote Bud the Spud.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Canadian reference. Oh, there are no Canadians left. Oh dear.
I am a Canadian, but I'm French Canadian, so I.
Oh well, Tom Connors.
Stomping Tom Connors.
Yes, Tom Connors joke.
That was a joke,
Connors,
but
yes,
I'm not nearly as Canadian as he is.
No, he's not. I speak French and I kiss French. Tom only speaks French. Just kidding, Tom. But anyway, guys, it's been a blast. Congratulations, Mark. You made this.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
And as for us truck drivers with shift work that work at 2 a.m, it's always nice to go back onto your fortnight stream. So good on you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, keep on trucking. And yeah, truckers don't get enough appreciation too, because without them, we're not getting those action figures and toys and food and everything goes through truck. So if we don't have truckers, Yeah. God bless you all the hard work you do.
But people, it's people in the chat. I've used a new monocle on Mark, Connecticut's favorite son. I hope it sticks.
Thank you.
Oh, nice one.
Yes.
Thank
All
you,
right, guys.
Christian.
Have a good one.
Take care,
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah,
Take care.
à la
Yeah.
prochaine.
Bye.
Have a good day, Christian.
So what was great? Who wants to see a couple of unboxing things? Anyone be interested in that?
Yeah.
Why not? Right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Yep. So let me change my camera here over to the other camera and change my mic here. So I had a couple of things, maybe one or two things Clobber and Tom's might like or maybe won't like. Let's see here.
Got my Star-Lord figure came in yesterday, by the way.
I got that too. Yeah,
that was pretty cheap. You got it too. The real Star-Lord, the real one from the comics, not the movie garbage or the modern one. They did one that was a throwback to the 70s one, and it was like 60-something bucks last year. A buddy of mine wanted it so bad, two of them did. They went and paid through the ass to get it. Now all of a sudden it's on $5.75 on Walmart online this week. So, you know, and of course with tax and shipping ended up being $14, which is amazing. I don't even let myself buy figures anymore, but I had to get that one.
Have you got a female Silver Surfer? I hear they're very popular at the moment.
I've got that one. Who doesn't have that? It's the only one. You know, there's no such thing as a male Silver Surfer, just a girl.
So here's let's unbox that Star-Lord figure. Well, first let's do my comics for the week, because why not? But these are old comics from last week. But here's who do we got? I can't see. I'm away from the chat. So
what's up, guys?
See, what's up, brother?
Hey, Clavy.
Hey, Dave.
I'll add anybody that pops in this week.
Yeah, yep, because I'm away from the chat. So, yeah, I apologize, guys. I'm on my other desk all the way across the room, which is far away, but I can't really see the chat. But here's the new comics of the week. So we'll do this on Clobburn times too. But
yeah, we make fun of his shitty new comics. He buys shitty new comics every week, and he's not kind enough to let me berate him and humiliate him every week on the show.
What is going on now?
Ultimate Spider-Man. Look. Oh, wait, this one. What?
Jesus, dude.
What is going on there? Hold on. Is he picking his brain?
DIY brain surgery.
Holy God.
Let's see how gay we can make you.
Something right out of Hannibal.
Exactly. Oh,
he was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
Not for kids. Even
the cover's not good enough to let you know it's not for kids. Yeah. Put that on there too.
Yeah. Hey kids, no comics.
Parental discretion is advised.
Shouldn't you play the brain clip for this one?
Oh yeah.
The problem with parental discretion now is that that means you might have to explain it to your parents.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah. Brain and brain.
The hell is that?
I'm looking.
What's a thee, they, them? What's a zim, zem? What's a zer?
My one of my buddies, his daughter came home after one of those classes, was all confused. They didn't know what the hell.
You ready?
Yep, we're ready. Yep.
Brain and brain. What is brain?
Nice.
Was I muted? Am I still muted, guys? Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Yeah.
No, we can hear you, Dave.
If we said yes, then it wouldn't make sense.
Unless we said it in sign language.
Would have heard you.
Yeah, so there is Classic Hulk, Classic Hulk comic. Another. The head doesn't fit. It's not bad, but the head is too small. I mean, God.
I hate modern comics. They make me want to puke.
I don't like the artwork. The detective
for Batman. Yeah.
It's always this dark and
it's good art in this case, but it doesn't work for a Detective Comics cover.
Yeah. This is John Romita Jr.
Is Electro a chick now?
No.
It will be. Look at the face. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I was thinking about his shorts.
Those are right up in there, man.
Oh, goodness.
Just let himself go a bit.
When they say tights, they mean tight.
This is pretty cool. I got Lando there. That's
oh, Lando.
And Boba Fett.
Not bad. I'd say that's
remember when Star Wars was cool.
Yeah,
yes,
back
but
before
you gotta be old.
In a land long time ago.
I think this is the
What
best
the
of the
hell
lot.
is this shit?
It's Alex Ross.
Alex Ross covers.
What
She's
the hell?
but she's ripping up a copy of Journey into Mystery number 83. That's horrible.
Yeah, why are they doing that?
That's a valuable comic.
She is a super villain. So
Well, this is the most villainous thing a Disney Marvel villain has done in the last 10 years.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Very
That's a valuable comic, man. Jesus.
can you imagine what the MCU Enchantress will be like?
Oh God.
MCU, didn't they already put her in there? No, maybe not.
Oh, but she was. Who was in who was the villain in?
Hela. Hela was the villainess in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
His own sister, right?
Yeah. But this is great art. Alex Ross is phenomenal. I love it.
He's a great artist, but
I don't know if that was an alternative cover or there's like 6 to 10 covers for each issue, but he's just so
Oh my God.
This is that
Rip
Straczynski
off.
Cat. The Straczynski Cat run. I read the first issue of this and first 2. So it was really meandering drivel, and I might go back and finish it just to review it. But I love Babylon 5, but this motherfucker cannot write superheroes.
So another cover with the female on top crushing somebody.
And there's no action, and it's always like on the cover, and then there's like 2 seconds in the comic. The rest is him walking around with Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
talking about Fifi's. That looks like dog crap.
Yeah, horrible colors. Yeah, just doesn't make you want to buy it. It's like
no
Sam
Captain Falcon.
Who's back there?
Captain Falcon.
Wait a minute, can't even tell. Ms. Marvel. Well, Thor is there. It's just a horrible.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel, not
horrible.
Captain Marvel. That's for sure.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel.
Is that T'Challa in the top left cover?
I think it
Sorry,
is.
corner.
I'm guessing that's T'Challa. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
he's not dead in the MCU.
Oh, that looks like it's one of the chicks. No, maybe not. Might be him.
But the point is, we're all longtime comic readers. We can't even tell who's on the cover. So
it's Indeterminate Adventure number 6.
Right. That might be Riri Williams in the Environment armor.
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
Oh, it's awful.
Batman, Dark Prisoner. Another not good cover.
They should all have warnings against kids. Kids, don't buy this shit. Just like that other one. Like, not for kids. No kidding. Kids shouldn't have to read that crap.
Oh,
no, I
like
mean,
that one.
actually might get this one. It's based on the cartoon. Is how it was this
That
one? It
looks
was
good.
all right.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh,
but,
wait.
That's a
Let me
good
see who
cover.
wrote it. That better not be Loeb. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I thought it was Jeff Loeb for a minute. I'm like, no thanks.
No.
All right.
But that's a
I'm like,
classic old times. Like, look.
Yeah, if I were
this
buying
cover-
new comics, I'd probably get that one.
But look, like, what makes you want to grab a kid to grab that?
Yeah,
off the
bloody
top?
Joker. Off,
Kids aren't
yeah.
reading comics anymore.
Kids don't
Hail
read.
to Brogu and RobAltis. How's it going?
Grogu from old hometown. Rob, buddy.
It really did an X-Men 97 tie-in. Like, do you just buy
Yeah.
this stuff because you're like a glutton for punishment, or
Yes.
what is?
Yeah.
He's secretly a billionaire.
Yeah.
Completist. Well, you have to be if you buy modern comics. They're $5 a pop.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't do that to myself anymore, man. I'd find a new damn hobby.
You know what's selling? You know what comics are selling the best right now, Tom? Facsimiles.
Not these. I was gonna say, not these.
Have you heard about the facsimiles? Well, the past few years, they basically what they do is they take older comics from the Bronze or Silver Age, right, and they reproduce it. Not just a reprint; it reprints all the ads, everything other than the cover price.
Right.
It's a replica of an old comic in nice paper. And when they started it a couple of years back, and that and the True Believers line, which were also like reprints, they were outselling the new shit. And Dan Didio, jackass at the time, got mad about it. He was pissed. He actually got under the press. Why are people buying those instead of buying new comics? Well, Dan, you're a moron. You already ruined DC with the Screw 52. Do you have to have it spelled out for you? Because those are good old comics. Some people either had them all, now they get to read them again, or people who haven't, look at the new shit and throw up and they see that on the stand and go, oh, it looks pretty cool. And now they're outselling the fuck out of new comics because they're real good. They're good comics. They're even going to do they're going to do all of Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I don't like much, but they're going to reprint, do a facsimile of all 12 issues.
Yeah, as we go
R.I.P. George Perez.
Yes.
Yeah, George Perez. Yeah, so good.
Rest in peace.
If I have a facsimile in any of these, I've been buying them, and some of the funny thing is I own some of them, but I still buy the facsimile.
Facsimiles are good. And they're jacking up prices on some of them too, which is pissing me off.
Yeah, like if you buy the older.
I can't afford them, but
facsimiles.
I was buying them for a while. But
And they're not cheap too. They're more than the regular.
no.
They
Even
cost
was
more than the regular comics.
What's the Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man 129 with Punisher? Is it 129?
They did one, yeah, and now it's probably
Yeah, that
ridiculous.
facsimile is expensive.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not cheap, and but people love having a pristine copy to have. Yeah. So Stay Puft Marshmallow Man will stomp those. Yeah, I tried to think of something from our childhood that wouldn't hurt me.
Marshmallow Man, we can team up.
I'm
there,
still
Mark.
buying the new comics. See, like I'm a collector, so I've got every Amazing Spider-Man, say from 250 up, and I probably should just stop. And like I've got I have all these collections. You got the streak
You
going.
can spend it on the earlier back issues and sell all the shitty ones.
That's
Not that
if I
anyone would buy them, but
if I bought, so I would say if I bought back issues all those years in the 90s,
Yeah.
when I remember looking in the bins, and the guy would have in the store all the FF Kirby issues, of course not the key, not the Galactus stuff, but most of them are like $2, $1, $3, you could buy FF 60 or whatever. And Christian, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Yep. Let's play something fun for. Let's play something musical for Christian. Let's see here. We got a good one up here.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder? These go to 11.
Let's go to 11.
I've seen that some all the time.
Just like the DC universe.
Yeah. Right.
I think I could run a haberdashery.
So here
we
is
have that no size.
on Tom, you got to leave soon too, right? Yep. So
yeah, I have to leave in about 5 minutes, unfortunately. But no, that's awesome. Is that a new one or is that a classic? Well, this is 35 years.
This
so
is
it's
the remake.
They get some re-releases, I think.
Yeah, I see that now.
Oh, yeah.
So this was on sale with when I bought.
Not a bad face, actually. I think they had to have redo that face with like a computer.
They did because it didn't look.
Yeah,
like
you
that
can
one.
tell.
Now I look more like me, number one. Yes, make it so. My shows, I'm suck. Watch my new show, Picard.
Notice they didn't finish my package.
Yes.
Computer.
At least I don't look old like on Picard.
Is that 3 or 4 lights there?
There are 5 lights.
What if he talks like he does on the new show? My name is Charlie Picard.
Well, that's where I make fun of him. Yeah.
The real joke is
while.
that Stewart's probably younger than all of us when he did that image.
Yeah, one of
You're
my
not
favorite,
wrong, probably.
favorite Picard quote from the old series is mine is, "I surrender." Sorry, that's all he ever did was surrender.
47 he was when he started Next Generation. 47.
Wow.
And hail to Putin's cat and Mars Monkey Max. But yeah, so when I went to buy, we'll unbox this one in a second, but I went to buy Guardians. The guy,
Yeah, that's the one mine came in
Star-Lord.
yesterday. Wow, you just came in.
If
That's so
you
cool. That's the real deal Star-Lord.
you get
Who created him, Clobby?
Steve Englehart and Steve Gann or whatever. No, Jerry Conway, Steve Gann, I believe. This is he started like a Marvel preview mag or something like that, the black and white mag. And but the best story probably is when the Claremont and Byrne issues they did for that they later colored and reprinted in a special edition in the early '80s. I recommend.
So these were on sale for like $5. So with the start, if you buy $35 worth of stuff, you get free shipping, which is probably counterintuitive, but they always get you that way. So I'm like, I wanted to have these in my collection anyway, because these have been discontinued by Playmates. This series was an epic fail. These are only 3 people in the line. So they had Riker, Data, and Picard, and of course they had Saru and Mikey Spock from not Star Trek Discovery.
Who?
So, they did Mikey Spock and
who?
Yeah,
that's not
right.
a character. You're just making that up. That's not real.
That's why I said not Star Trek. So unfortunately, that series totally tanked, and instead of coming out with the full line, or then they did Kirk and Khan and Spock. So I bought those, and now this is on sale. I think for $10. I got this for I think $10. So another communicator. So let's open this guy up.
Ooh.
There must be a cell phone app for flip phones that makes the communicator noise somewhere.
Well, they do have, they definitely do have that. And then also, let me grab my really good replica from Master Replicas. Or is it Master Replicas? No, it's the Wand Corporation. So this is a super duper screen replica version. Oh, the battery is charging. The battery's not charging, but come on, turn on.
Yeah, it was Englehart.
This is, this is metal, and this is, 1-to-1. And this works with your cell phone, so you could use this as a Bluetooth speakerphone.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, nice.
You've got to flip it and deliver a Kirk line. I think. I don't think you can have that and not do a Kirk line.
Yeah, Scotty.
Kirk to Enterprise.
Gorn, where are you?
Captain, I shall be merciful to you, you Earthscan. I do not like humans.
Ouch.
Enterprise. Condition green.
Scotty, I've ran into a strange group of women. I'm gonna need 15. Make that 20.
Boldly going.
Boldly going. No crazy person has gone before. Yeah. But yeah.
Beam me up. Have bones ready. I need a shot.
Oh, sorry. What company makes that one?
Oh, this is Playmates.
That's
the
a Playmates
that
one?
they're gonna. It's new old Playmates.
That's the one I had.
Oh, you had another one before that too, didn't you, Mark?
That's
I have multiple.
I have a lot of them.
Copies of
My
these.
genitals have grown an extra head. Wouldn't be a
feeling
problem,
weak
but this one
in the
is
knees.
starting to speak, and it keeps me up at night. Help me.
So what they did here, they just re-released the toy basically with some minor changes, minor improvements, I think. But of course, when you compare this one, let's get this out of the box here.
Ooh.
Oh, good. It's not like, how you usually have like a million ties on there. Oh, I gotta grab
I had
this.
the
If you could
phaser,
clobber,
but I didn't get that one. Where
my
is that one
wife
out
is
now too,
calling.
or is that an older one?
Yeah, that one's out too. Yep.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna have to slip out,
you
but
got me.
All right, Tom.
Thanks,
Be
take
good,
care,
man.
Yep. I'll be right
I
back,
got
guys. Yep.
previous
Okay, he's got
engagement I gotta get to.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bob.
Tom.
Good to see you, Tom.
Have
Thanks,
a good
bud.
member stream, guys. Take care.
Thanks, buddy. All right, yeah, Mark will be back second. He had to handle some husbandly duties. Good to see you, RR. First time meeting RR and DJ, and I met you before, Dave.
Yes, many times.
Lovely
First
to
time
meet you.
for me as well. RR and DJ.
Yeah.
And Tom.
Nice to meet you. I can't stay. I can't stay too long either because I got laundry to do and husbandly duties as well. So, but it's lovely to come on and just say hi.
Oh, it's great.
But
to
I
see
see
you,
that
man.
Wales thing. How'd you like the Six Nations?
Hang on, just a moment. I'll turn my camera back on.
Oh no!
Can you see that?
Hold on.
Can you see that?
Clearly. Quite clearly.
Why don't you do it like the Breakfast Club? Hold it down and goes, can you see that? Can you hear this? You want me to turn it up?
Well, no, fair play to Ireland. They absolutely deserved this year. I will remind you that we won the Six Nations 2021, Grand Slam champions 2019. And if half our team hadn't retired or defected to the NFL, then it's a true story. A few NFL fans.
Yeah, you lost a lot of people. Lost a lot of guys.
One of our
you're talking about Reese Esmond?
Reese Ahmed. Yeah, Louis Reese Ahmed. Kansas City Chiefs. Look that up because Mark's a gridiron fan, American football fan.
The kicker?
No, Louis Reese Ahmed is he's a winger in rugby.
Rugby,
yeah. Rugby. Is he defensive back for the Chiefs now?
Yeah, he's not a kicker. He's not a kicker. He'll probably be a receiver of some sort, I would imagine.
I think he's a DB with them now, but yeah, not a kicker. I mean, usually
where'd you put?
Say again.
Where'd you put your really fast guys? Like your guys who can do like a 10-second. 10-second 100 meters.
Usually, you put them at wide receiver if they're tall, thin, and fast. But sometimes they'll be a running back. But sometimes if they're very fast and strong and agile, they'll end up on defense because they can't really catch the ball much.
I would think probably receiver then, because he was a winger in rugby union.
Oh, okay, might be receiver then. He's younger and he's fast and thin.
23.
Tough boy.
Oh,
23.
Yeah, he
There you
smashed
go.
right into him too.
Yeah. And was he there this year when they won the Super Bowl?
No. We were in the Rugby World Cup last year. She didn't do that badly,
okay.
actually. But he's defected at the start of this year. He entered the NFL's Overseas Player Pathway program and was very successful. And the big news in Wales and around, well, in some places, I guess, that care about these things, is that he signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, whether he'll actually see the field in a big game, who knows? But hopefully.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah, like I said, they've added some really even dumber rules to the NFL this year. They kind of been ruining it for me lately. I'm a lifelong fan, but a lot of the politics have ruined it for me a little bit, and then a lot of the sissying the game up a little bit. And this year, they introduced a thing. They banned what they call the hip drop tackle, which is in other words how you tackle. In other words, it means that when you're chasing a guy down, if you're a defensive player, you grab him by you get your hands on their hips, and then you drop your body to pull them down with your body weight. That's over, and that's been in the league for 100 years. So
that's actually a really safe way of tackling people.
It's
That's
safer,
stupid.
and it's safer, but people. I mean, now I don't know how you expect these guys to tackle. They're already penalizing for everything. What if you can't hang on a guy's back either? You can't go for the legs. The scores are going to go.
It's time for all the NFL people to defect and start watching rugby, right?
I would try.
Or rugby league.
You can't change what you love. I love the game aspect of the game the most. The passing game is a beautiful thing to watch and the intricacies of the plays and the way I just love it. The hitting. Of course, I prefer old school NFL football. NFL history is a passion of mine. But I hear you, man. And I would watch some rugby if it came on around here. I'd probably watch a little bit of it. But we don't have it. I don't have any TV anyway. But I wouldn't be opposed to watching it. We would watch it.
There are a lot of rugby players in America. America does have sort of a professional rugby union. If I say league, it's confusing because there's two kinds of rugby. But
right,
yeah, like isn't a major league rugby? I think it's MLR. There's a bunch of ex All Blacks who play in that.
Yeah,
Probably. All Blacks not being a popular title in the States.
Yeah, well, that's South Africa won the World Cup. Was it 2 times ago? The number 1.
3 times now.
The Beast. He got signed right before COVID at the DC when I was still living up there before I came down here to Florida with the Old Glory DC team. He had signed with them.
Wow.
Then COVID had hit.
LT.
God, the Springboks.
Right. Tell me about it.
Being a sports fan of any kind is painful and brings a lot of baggage to it emotionally. So anytime some of my geek friends go, I don't like any sports, you guys stop talking about sports. I'm like, look, dude, it's not a choice because if I wish I hated sports because the only one I love is pro football. It's the only one I've ever loved. But it would be, on the one hand, really cool to be into a lot of them like baseball and rugby and basketball. Then again, that brings even more pain because your teams, you non-sports fans don't understand what it feels like to love a team and be a fan of a team all your life and want that championship just once. It took me 40-something years. I thought before 2010 I was going to die never seeing the New Orleans Saints win a Super Bowl, and I finally got it because I'd loved the team for all that time. And now they'll never get another one but my lifetime. I don't care because it ruined the game. But so those people who don't love sports, I kind of envy you. On the other hand, there's something fun about it, whatever your sport is, that is kind of fun to get passionate about,
No doubt, Clavi. And like in my geek and my gun circles, they just call it sports ball. Like everything's just called sports ball.
My son has a shirt with that on it, sports ball.
And like I also feel your New Orleans struggle against time and tide because I'm from Nebraska, and you likely know that where I'm a Cornhusker, right? Well, it's another thing that I can't extract, quite literally from my DNA because one of my parents went to UNL, and one of the things that's been most difficult for me is the era that fell off from our late 90s stands, when it was trading back and forth between Oklahoma and, one of the Florida teams. And I don't mean to grab your cast here, Mark, but I was totally
go
ripping
ahead.
and hearing what Clobby was relaying to us. So, and one of the things that I continue to return for, and I only watch college football. I left the NFL viewership many years ago. Yeah. And it's, I don't know. I love the legacy. I love the memories that I have actually of listening to games on fall Saturdays on AM radio. And in Nebraska, it was on in every grocery store. Banks would have it playing. Everyone had that broadcast going on a game day. And in a state that, isn't all that populous, our football stadium becomes the third largest city in the state when they have a game.
Wow.
And there's been consecutive sellouts for a ridiculous NCAA record.
Yeah.
And so I'm suddenly pulling it way towards, Husker and sports ball and everything else, man. I'm going to pass it to somebody else, though.
No, you cool dude. Look, I get it. I mean, people are passionate about college football. Down here, everything is LSU Tigers. They're just, everyone just loves them here and here. And of course, and the New Orleans Saints. But that we see down in here, we don't have a baseball team because we did. It'd be popular. We have a basketball team, the Pelicans, if you want. I mean, they used to be the Hornets, but we lost our basketball team in the '80s and then got the Jazz and then got them back. But it's just not, a lot of it is what's in your region too. We don't have hockey, but where I live now, we just got a semi-pro hockey team again. But no one, that's not on television. So I would get into hockey probably if we had a team when I was a kid. Never had one here.
Where are you, Dave, geographically speaking?
I'm just about 30 miles north of Tampa, Florida.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Lightning. That's your hockey team, isn't it? Tampa Bay Lightning. Is that right? Or am I dreaming?
Yeah, that's
it.
Yep.
I think that's it. I wouldn't even. I had to think
You're
about
not a hockey
it. It was
fan,
all
right?
Florida State around here.
Oh,
a little bit.
my goodness,
Yeah.
near Tallahassee, Florida State, and all those places.
Yeah, there's nothing much more north. It'd be the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think, and the baseball team. Is that the Rays?
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Yeah, they're big down here. I'm like DJ. I gave up on pro except for rugby and college football. Yeah, I gave up.
What got you into rugby? If you don't mind me
I
asking.
just met some people a long time ago in college, long time ago, and I just stuck with it for a while. Yeah, it's fun. I played lacrosse a little bit and then moved over to rugby.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just good. I just met some people that were really cool. And
what position did you play?
I was a hooker for a little bit.
Same. I hooker.
Yeah, I have Napoleon syndrome, so I like to play in the pack when I like to play flank. But I just wasn't big enough to last, the whole game. By halfway through the second half, I'm just done. You know what I mean? Just couldn't hang, so I went into 9.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
100%.
You're getting smashed by these guys. You can only take that for so long. I don't care how tough you are. It wears you out.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney. And
does.
Hail to West Cagle. And sorry for popping out. My son has had vertigo for the last
How's he
day.
feeling? Any better?
He's not feeling great. So my wife is. He's in New York City.
Feeling, man. I hate the weird.
She's picking
weird
him up
feeling.
and
Bringing
bringing him home.
Bringing him home. Good.
Yeah. So, but we hope hopefully it's just vertigo and nothing more serious. But he's he's a young kid, so he's been dizzy for like the last day. And he went to the hospital and they sent him home and says, well, just take some Dramamine. But it hasn't gone away. So that's why if I have to cut out what from a phone call or something. But
I understand.
Went to pick him up, but hopefully he'll be all right. So shout out to Charlie. But here's this is the $10 communicator, and I think this is the $200 communicator. So you can see the difference in quality. And there's the Moore pattern, which is so.
Is there a company? Mark, I'm sorry, because I had brought it up the differences because I knew you had a few, and then I saw some going on eBay or something with some company. They were going for $1,400.
Well, there's one company made, which is this one, which is probably the best one. I haven't seen before. There's a Master Replicas one.
Yes,
and there's a Phaser. So it's probably the Master Replicas one, which is super high quality too. And this was on sale. I did an enabling on this, and we had it on the Clubhouse and started on Star Trek. This was sold out, and then like 5 years later, they brought it back, and I never bought it. I'm like, I gotta buy this because it's just so damn good. I mean, if you're going out on Halloween, like I would bring this one with, don't bring this one out of the house, but this one's not bad. It's got a button you press and you hear the sound, and then it's got the, well, here, let me turn off the, I have a, filter on so you can't hear background noise. Let me turn it off and see if you guys can hear that. Let's see. So I'm gonna.
I heard it. Do the dee.
Energize. Spark here. Damage report, Scotty. Energize.
It's not bad. It's actually not bad. And then if you push and you open it, you push the button. Let's see. They got, oh, that's a power button here. Oh, it's got the nice, yeah. So the sound effects wise, I mean, technology is so, so good these days. And this one has like a million. You push the buttons different directions.
Beam us up, Mr. Scott. Beam us up, Mr. Scott. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Oh, stop.
I'm a doctor, not an engineer. I can't change the laws of physics.
We come in peace, shoot to kill.
But the sound effects on this one the speaker's a little bit better. But for $10 for a cosplay communicator, if you're going to Comic-Con or something, you don't want to, God forbid, drop this or lose this. I got to say they did a pretty good job with and you can turn it off now too, which is nice. There's a setting now where you can turn that sucker off.
Can you program different things into it yourself, or those?
No, not with this one. It's just a stand. But you can buy, for model kits and things, you can actually buy, voice chips where you can record things, and then put that in the model.
Oh, that would be great. Nice. Like Captain Kirk's like, send me some red shirt to dig some graves for later.
Yeah. So I've seen people do that with model kits where they, they'll have, do a custom model with the custom voices. And I like that the packaging is nice here too. So you can have this in the package and put it right back in. You remember, those wire wraps where you have a million, and you
the Spawn ones were the worst, Mark. I don't know how the other ones are. I don't know how DC Direct or any of those guys do those. But the Spawn ones, McFarlane toys, they'd have 20 or 30 of them, and they were in there, man. They were in there tight.
Well, that first video I did, my very first video, I was talking about that last week with King Kong and McFarlane toys, and I didn't undo all the wire straps. And I'm like, it didn't take that long, but it seemed like forever where I was trying to get the damn thing open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so they make these at least easy, these new Star Trek ones, easy to take the batteries out so they don't get trashed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, for a collector, it's nice. So, and I apologize if I missed anything in the chat. Hey, Larry, because I'm not in demand anymore. Yeah, you are. Let's open up this. So this is the classic Marvel Legends original Star-Lord. Before he became what was your friends called him, a teenager on something Clobbering Times, or I don't know if or maybe Clobbering Times had to step out for a second, but an overactive teenager. Let's see, how do we?
Now that's the original one, Mark, with the sword.
Yeah,
obviously that's going to be one of the bigger differences besides the uniform as well, but. Still.
Yep, yeah. So when they first came out with the Guardians of the Galaxy, it was a much different Lance Astro. I think this is a symbol. This is a Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's what's the character.
Interesting.
Yep. They had that. So do they have the rest of the original? I don't know if they're releasing the original figures. Or Vance Astro. Did I say Lance Astro? Vance Astro. Let's see if I can get this. I guess this opens this way.
The chat is railing on the chat.
Yeah, what
funny. Have you been reading what they're? No, I'm just reading their comments on this one. It's funny. They're just banging on the costume.
Yeah, well, it's very 70s. Yeah. But yeah, if you saw, well, that's not Star-Lord.
No, that's why it's so cool. Especially again, the sword. That was like, oh wow, I didn't even know that. I mean,
and what's cool is, where they're coming out with a figure like this. Back in the day, where we say just grew up, we just had Mego figures, And
Well, it's good because the legends, like everybody already knows, they're going to be swapping a lot of these out. So you might as well get the legends one. So, right?
And what's nice is, I mean, as much as I like the bubble pack where you can see the character, I have to say, it preserves the packaging. So they did this, to be kind to the environment, less plastic, although they're selling a product that's totally made out of plastic anyway. So I don't know how much the bubble saves, but you can see what you're buying. And here we go. So we got, it comes very well protected in the bag here. Let's get him out so we can save the galaxy. That's a nice sculpt, yeah. That's pretty damn good. I don't know if Clobber Times came back, but I don't know if he opened up his yet. If he got his, I'm sure he did. Sometimes you got to do is the joints are stiff. You got to put them in water.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's a little bad paint job there. I don't know if that's meant to be. I could touch that up.
Now, what's the series line on it? It's just Legends, Mark? Like that's what it's
Star-Lord,
called.
Guardians of the
Legends.
Galaxy,
That's
Marvel
Legends.
Legends. Yep, and then of course
Yeah,
let's
there it
open
is.
up his weapons here.
He didn't skip leg day.
He didn't skip leg day for sure. I always used to skip leg day. Girls notice your biceps, not your legs, usually.
I'm skipping leg day right now.
Skip it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm working on that bicep exercise for you guys right here. You can't see it, but I'm drinking some. Nothing hardcore, just a little summer refresher.
Wrist extension. Good one.
So you get
it's such a beautiful day
two
today,
hands
70.
Here. You get two new hands. And you've got his weapon.
Pew pew.
His pew pew. And let's see which hands. They give me the hand that I can hold the sword, or do they give me the hand? Let's see. So looks like he's got the sword in his left hand. Like they always try to copy what the box does. So let's see here.
Is that Burns art on the box right behind you?
Yeah, that looks like John Byrne to me. No, we don't have Clobber Times here, but I believe that is Byrne. Yep, I've read enough
Just
Byrne issues that it looks like.
Yeah,
it looks
the
like Byrne to
shape
me.
of the face and the teeth and the mouth look very Byrne.
And now this, I guess, if I want to have him hold the weapon, I've got to change his. You pull these out. Always get nervous. Well, I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna heat it up because it should
exactly
pop
what I
out.
was thinking, man.
Yeah, just you weren't here in live stream. I can do it, but you don't force it. So I'm gonna wait and put these back in the bag, so I don't lose them, and heat them up, and just what you do, just microwave a cup of water and just drop that in there. Don't use the heat gun because the heat gun will melt them.
Oh, that'll melt it. That'll melt it right
Yeah,
off.
for the
Mark.
hairdryer,
I
yeah.
think you had said that before a couple times on some of your older streams.
He didn't come with a lot of accessories, did he?
Well, he just came with two hands. Have you opened yours up yet, Mike?
Oh yeah, the sword and the gun and the hands. I think, man, like I said, this thing was going to be tough to get, and all of a sudden cheap because they probably realized that only little old fogies even care about that Star-Lord. They use Byrne art on there.
Yep, that's what we are just saying. Yep, that was someone was asking if it was
just Byrne. Yeah.
Byrne art.
Well, Byrne
definitely
did do the character at some point.
Do you have to get approval from the artist? I wonder. Do they own the art? Maybe
no, they didn't. They didn't give him jack.
I guess they own the art, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. According to
Did they come out with anyone else in this Guardians line? Any of the other original Guardians?
No, because he wasn't an original Guardian of the Galaxy. That was not until later in the 2000s or something when they changed him, keep Giffen or whatever, put him in there. He was just by himself.
He was by himself. Oh, he was never part of the.
No, Guardians. No. That was later.
Oh, that was later when you had Vance Astro and the Guardians.
Yeah, I got a Vance Astro figure.
Do they or?
I have one. Yeah.
Oh, you have one. Okay. Yep.
Found him like a loose somewhere.
Yeah. All right. So the Guardians of the Galaxy. I remember when that came out. So they just took this character
in the comics. Yeah.
and
I don't know if
repurposed
it
them
was
basically.
Giffen or whoever did that, or Avnet Landing or whatever. Yeah, yeah. They put him
They
in.
just
Kinda, yeah, yeah.
kind of and they change his
I
origin and
thought so.
stuff.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. I think so because they always list Giffen as part of like a creator of the later one or some crap. So I think so. Yeah, but there are a lot of Star-Lord comics. Of course, there are a lot of Star-Lord comics where he was for example, there was Timothy Zahn did a series like in 1996, took a miniseries. So there's a lot of Star-Lord comics that were just dealing with him.
Yeah.
And so then they put him in the Guardians of the Galaxy. I wasn't reading at the time, so. But if you could find the Claremont Byrne one, which was initially I think a black and white series in one of those mags, and then they did a special edition reprint of it in '82 or something because they were Claremont Byrne were big and famous at that point. And they colored it and they added some stuff to it, which is pretty good. That's the first time because I'd never gotten the mags before that.
Okay.
It was pretty obscure, So
You recognize that? Is that one of the Guardians?
Is that Vance Astros?
That's Vance Astros, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where'd you
the
get that
patch I found? Maybe a Comic-Con somewhere.
Is it his? I think it might be.
I think it is, right? I'm asking the comic book expert. I thought that was Vance Astros, so it's like a Velcro, so you can stick on.
That's cool.
I was using it as a coaster.
Yeah,
it's rubber. It's a rubberized too. It's not
I can't
leather.
remember.
But so we got that. We got that guy. And we got Guardians unboxed. Let's see. Let's do. I haven't unboxed this in a long ever. Obviously, I bought two of these. I never unboxed them. So
how much did this one run you?
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't get to pay for like shipping and all that stuff.
Well, then I bought Picard and I bought
okay, you
Data.
know, free shipping.
And then I bought something else too that I'll show in a second. So I went up to and the first three things I ordered were I got like $33. I was like, crap, I'm just short. So I had to like rotate, and I ordered the communicator. Did you see the communicator that I was opening?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this was like $10. So it's kind of like, hey, just you get. I'm like, well, it's free if I order it, right? I save money by ordering more. And hail to Tim's Talk.
It came in quick, didn't it? Hey, Tim.
Oh, it came in very quick. Yep.
There you go. We both have several of this one.
I bought two of these, so this is my one to open, and I got one to keep in the box. So
yes. The color, does it look a little red there? Is it just these orange, bright orange?
Well, I can change my.
No. I was just curious because maybe I thought.
Yeah, he's a little. I think it's a pretty good color representation. What do you think on this one, Mike? I thought it was pretty good.
Well, I love it. That's a good thing.
You got a good orange. The only thing I think you.
Yeah, it's a good orange, right? That's why it looks like so dark. It's good. I like it.
Yep. Yeah. I never liked that uniform, those pants, or that color scheme.
But they could have done a little. They do have a nice paint gradation here. So lighter orange and dark orange. I don't know if you can pick that up on the YouTubes, but they do. Let me change the output of my light temperature, but you can see that. And sometimes they'll draw Ben with you could do a paint job where you do like a very dark in between the rocks, a custom paint job where where they do that on the show there. But let's get Ben out of here because I've been waiting to get this guy out of the box for a while. So, and of course this is the retro packaging from the FF. So of course the box gets trashed when you open it. I still save the box. Yeah, the Toy Biz. But
I tore that Star-Lord box getting Star-Lord out.
You tore? I got mine out. You just had to comes from the side.
I tried that. It was just, I tore it a little bit on the side. Doesn't matter. Who cares? It's a box.
Yeah. No, like, who is this character? Someone in 20 years and they're getting rid of my stuff. Who is this character? It says Star-Lord. That's not Star-Lord.
That's not Star-Lord. It's not Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Well, I think you might have been away, Clavi. I don't know. The first thing I brought up to Mark is like, oh, what line is that? That it's a Legends line. I'm like, yeah, you better snatch it up while you can.
Right.
Get the original.
So that was a successful. if you guys are watching, that's an expert way. I'm bragging here on how to open the box and kind of save the box. So see how
Well done.
that's thousands of action figures open, but it
Wow.
kind of, I got them out of the box pretty safely there. It's a little bragging there. So here is, oh God, he's heavy. You could throw this at someone and whack him. No ties, which is good. Let's get Ben out of the box. So this is the one that Gwagnar has been using, I think, to do all his great memes.
Oh, that's
There's arms.
is that the one? Yeah.
And the fun of action figures is posing them. As much as I love the statues that I have, these action figures where you can pose them. And I think should change it to the other head. What do you guys think? I think this head is.
Is that protrusion on the head where I kind of know what you guys are going to say, but I just ask anyway. Is that more of the classic look, the little bit farther, Clobby?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the other head better. That's why I'm with you.
The teeth are better, right? Yeah.
He's pissed.
I'm going to change his head.
He's saying it's clobbering time when you with that one.
Yeah, so now you got to put somebody where he's grabbing somebody with the other head, right?
JT.
Yeah, I think we all like that one.
Yeah.
He's got to be pounding somebody like Clobby.
Do I do stop? I've never done stop. The only stop motion I did, if you look for my channel with Lego, I did Lego Doctor Who. I did a stop motion when I put the Lego set together. It kind of looks like stop motion, but not really, just for fun. But if you look for that, so this looks like it's pops straight up.
Yes, got the.
So let's see. Oh, he pops off pretty easy.
Yeah, they made the heads easier to handle right now these days. Yes.
The hands are really tough to pop off sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some of these guys come like 50 freaking hand variations.
Yeah, there. Oh, that looks so much better with that head, I think. Yeah,
yeah, that's one I used to.
The teeth, yeah.
That's Benji.
I mean, this is not bad, but that's you got the white.
That's bashful Benji right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that Marvel 2-in-1, Marvel 2-in-1 number 1? We read it. Reread it.
Yeah.
I read it a while. We read it and go, wow. Steve Gerber has the thing acting like a total dick.
Yeah, he did have him act like a jerk.
Obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. So who would win in a fight?
Oh, Benji.
Could Benji take the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Contest. It's not like we're talking about the Hulk or something.
Yeah. So actually, I think I'm going to change the right hand to a punch hand, I think. Let's see here. You got to have one punch hand and one. See how
he's ready to clobber.
Oh, there we go. That came out pretty easy. Let's see, which is the right hand here? It's the left hand. I've got a healing factor. My hand is growing back. Sometimes these aren't that easy to get in and out, but that wasn't too bad. And he's got some articulation.
The ankle ones would just fall off.
Be good, Courtney. You take care of you.
The Nika ones, Mark. Nika, anybody out there? Nika, however you want to call it.
The
ankle ones, they just fall off.
It's upside down, Mark. I think you put his hand on upside down.
Oh, I put the wrong hand in.
That's the wrong hand on. Well,
I was just checking the chat to see if anyone was paying attention.
The foot's on the other hand now.
What do I know? I still buy new comic books.
Don't you have background engineering?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but not in biology though. I'm not a biologist.
Well, you can't tell his gender either then.
No, I can't. That's why I always defer to the experts. All right, so this is damn good. I think this is a damn good figure. And normally, what I do, I put these. Always put the accessories back, so I don't end up with a box of random comic book accessories for
like
figures.
Somebody you know.
Like someone I know. Yeah.
Is it the camera angle, or how tall is the Stay Puft?
Stay Puft is pretty big.
7, 6 and 7.
7 inches. Let's see.
7, 8.
Clobbering
here. Let's go to the tape measure.
Wow. Yeah.
Guys always check the tape measure.
That's 8. Yeah, it's close.
Oh, he's 8 inches, and Benji is 7 inches, give or take. Yep.
Wow, 8. Yeah.
Wagner can do one with this. Yep. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that one. That one's pretty damn good. Let's see what. And of course, the series now you can get these so cheap, but Mr. Fantastic is great. Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Psycho Man, and High Evolutionary. Get those in the set. So nice, yeah, they did a really nice job, and these are available on sale in a lot of places. Like Walmart had the whole team for, Psycho Man was like $5 or $8, or Invisible.
Yeah,
I've almost bought them.
Ollie's
has them real cheap.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Matthew says Mark is portraying his academic credentials to become the official YouTube biology engineer. Yeah. So now here we go. This is the trick here. You get this back in the box.
What's in the box?
Put them back in, and this goes underneath, like so. I think it was that. There we go. So all back. You got your figures, accessories stored away safely. But yeah, this should have been out on my desk for a while. So I wonder who would win too. The Gorn versus Benji.
Oh, there he is.
No
the Gorn.
It's clobbering time.
Bonk, bonk, bonk on your head.
Or in the Gorn's case, it's slobbering time.
Yep. And continuing the spirit of Benji, I'm not sure if Clobbering Times will like this one, but I think this looked really cool. And I've had this. I was waiting to do a video on it, and I get so busy that I'm like, so maybe what I'll do is just like pet the footage out of this and do like a short on it after. But,
well, Clobby, are those shorts better than the one? Which ones do you like with the 4 on it? Or
I never really want them to have the 4 on them, but yeah, I mean, I like the color scheme better.
So this is Scotty Young, and there's actually Mr. Fantastic. They have Invisible Woman.
Yeah,
I think they have a Torch. Gentle Giant. I love Scotty Young. Yeah, I think it's fun stuff. Yeah, it's harmless, good fun. Why
I guess it's because Scott Young's a problem, but Scotty Young.
Yeah,
I think Nick Weiser. I think he's a Scotty Young fan too. If I
is.
remember correctly.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Oh, that's Gentle Giant. Okay, yeah, that makes
Gentle
sense
Giant,
now. Yeah, totally can see the
great,
style, right? Especially with their Star Wars lines of stuff for everybody out there. Mark, obviously, you and Clobby guys, everybody here probably knows that they made those. You can look at anything from a distance and put it with something else and say that's the Gentle Giant one.
Yeah. So let's see what they got in here. I got to get the whole set now too. But these weren't. I think I got this on. I always buy things on sale. I never buy it. I can avoid it. But Human was it the Human? I think Mr. Fantastic was on sale. Yep. The Cloud says when I had the larger Ben Grimm experiment with the black lines, rubbing black acrylic paint all over and wiping it off worked for me. Not much residue on the body and black lines. But thank you, Cloud. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, so use black acrylic water-based paint. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, to get some depth in here because I do have. Where's my thing? I've got a lot of 3D prints to paint. And I wish I was a tenth of as skilled as Claude is, but like I got to paint this, and yeah, a lot of times you'll do, to get the lines, you'll do a pass and Eddie to Ed. I've got a bunch of thing busts to paint. So I give you a collector's card, always a nice touch. Oh, it's limited edition. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
JT, I don't really mind it that much. It's not like it's a Funko, which is trash. It's fine. I was just messing with Mark a little bit. I don't have nothing against it.
That's cool.
Look at that. Number 111. And you know how many channel subscribers I have to my channel? I was checking today. I have 1111. I think it was 11111. I had 4 ones.
I'm gonna check.
Better play the lottery today. Yeah, how many subs do I have right now?
It says 1.11.
Yeah, so this is how many subs I have. Because I was looking at 1,000, and I took a picture of it because it's like 1,111 subs.
So it's a celebratory stream. Nice.
Yeah. So thank you everyone who subbed. Much appreciated. Yep. And of course, obviously, then became channel members too, which helps me purchase things like this. So
who's not
my
in the
wife
green
doesn't
here?
get as mad at me, and then I can still stay in the house.
Let's see if we can help you with that there, Mark.
Aren't you supposed to be out doing stuff for the wife?
Yeah, it should be today, right? Yeah. That's why I always pray for rain sometimes on Saturday, because I'm like, I can stream on YouTube if it's raining. When I first started streaming years ago, like Jed was, we're doing the pop culture gang, and he's like, next Saturday, we're gonna be streaming. I'm like, Jed, I'm in the Northeast. We get 3 nice months a year, if that. I'm like, you want me to stream on a Saturday afternoon in the summer when it's nice weather? I'm just teasing him, like, God bless you, but it's the nice days are precious. So yeah, if it's nice weather, you want to be at the beach or out somewhere if you can. Not that I'm joking. Obviously
Yeah.
love hanging out with everyone, but if you're in Arizona or where you have nice weather all the time versus people in Canada and up north, you treasure the nice days. Yeah. Damn, this is cool. This is really good.
Oh,
That's fun. Yeah, what's Benji gonna say? You shrank me.
Son of Benji's son.
Son of Benji, yeah. Actually, looks like it could be his son, yeah.
You're gonna get the other ones, Mark?
Benji Jr.
I'm gonna try to get the other ones, yeah. Because they only made 5,000 of these, so I mean, you can always buy them on eBay too, but then
Yeah, well, a
after a while,
limited
the price
number. You
goes
gotta
up.
snag them while you can before that, if you have a
Bought
chance.
this like a year. I bought this like a year ago too, so or more. Yep. He looks a bit more portly, like me, says JT Kirk. Yeah. I know. What in the chat? What do you guys say? Thumbs up? Do thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think? I think this is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
But we got it pretty cool from Clobberin time, so
Yeah.
all right. You like it? Yep.
That's a seal of approval if there ever was one.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not a Funko, so it's not
a
offensive.
Funko, yeah. And it's a statue too. It's porcelain, and
yeah.
See all the black lines? How they've got the black lines painted in. So I'm gonna try that on that.
What's his back? What's the detail on his backhand there? Swing that around there. Kind of, not too bad because you're not gonna look at it from that angle anyway, right?
Yeah, but it's still pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that style, that Scotty Young style, and they captured it pretty damn well. Let's see what they have on the base.
That's how he's got the Transformers #1, I think, with Optimus running just like that figure right there.
Yeah.
LT loves it. There you go.
All right, LT loves it. Lisa is a cute thing, yeah.
And LT
thumbs up on those.
Is an FF fan. So.
Yeah. I'm loving that, having the 1-1. I mean, there's no 4s. You can't have. They didn't go to 4,000, so. But that's a fun. I mean, the number. I don't think it matters that much, but it's fun to have that.
444.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I chase your. Pardon the interruption.
No.
Oh.
What if you had number 4?
I chased serial. I did it again. I'm gonna thunder through. I do that with serial numbers on guitars.
Sorry.
Like I will even grab one to swap neck onto a different body, to maintain the serial number and a style that I like. So I was jealous there that you got a quad 1.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, although your 444 is the best number, but or 04.
No, how about 4444?
Yep,
that's a
fantastic
good one too,
4-4s.
That'd be too high though.
But too high because it only went to 3,000. But yeah, this is I'm staying on the desk. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so I got to try to find the rest of those. Or what I do is usually put them in the you have like a shopping thing that tracks the price of it. But and they had a lot of these. Scotty Young did a lot of covers for the FF, which was a lot of fun too. So alternative covers, and they have so many of those covers, but it's kind of fun when they did something like that. So, all right, well, one more. Well, here I'll show. I can open this figure up, but I bought this till I get the set, then I'll open it up. So I got this is DC Multiverse Robin,
Carrie
Kelly, and
the real
collect
one.
to build a horse. Yep.
Ooh.
The real one, not that. Remember that one? What they did to her?
Yeah. So this is a pretty damn good figure.
For
I
what,
have a bunch
Dark
of
Knight Returns?
Yeah,
Dark Knight Returns, and then they have, if you buy the Joker, Superman, and Batman, you can build a horse.
Ooh,
So I got to
let's see
collect
that Superman one. Pull that Superman one up there, Mark.
It's done in the Dark Knight Returns style.
Ah, okay.
It's a very small
Cool.
picture, tough to focus on. But if you Google,
No, I got it.
if you look for
Cool.
Dark Knight Returns, there's so many Dark Knight Returns sets.
Yeah.
But then this was like, I think this was $8 or $5 or something on Walmart. So this is when I saw this. But now that's how they get you. Now I want to get the horse, right? Because the horse looks amazing. So
it looks
that's
big.
a great. Yeah, it's huge. So if you get Batman on the horse,
wow,
that's pretty wild.
That's going to be like is that the leg? One of the legs you have there?
This is the horse body. So
That's the
look how
body.
big the
Oh,
horse
okay.
is.
There we go. Okay.
So it's to scale with the action figure. So that's pretty damn
nice.
Pretty damn and posable. So I was looking these up.
That's not a he. Mars Monkey Max. That's a girl, Carrie Kelly. That Robin. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. That was the Robin from Dark
Okay,
Knight
sorry.
Returns. Yep. With the sling, she had the slingshot as her weapon. Yep.
Yep.
And we've talked about Dark Knight Returns enough. I think it's a phenomenal comic book, but it should have just stayed its own thing. Just
I had some problems with it, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an alternative universe.
I didn't like issue 4.
Yeah, I know. I hear you on that, but I still love the whole series. And then it's an alternative universe, so but it bled over into the real universe, unfortunately, and influenced. It was so popular, it had too much of an influence on everything.
Good point.
So
No, good point.
But as a standalone what if, that's what you're supposed to do with these what ifs, right? Have something kind of doesn't fit in the regular universe, shouldn't be in the real universe, but it's a fun, fantasy. But I found the Joker online, and I got to buy these other figures. So
no, actually, Putin's cat. This is a Frank Miller in the '80s did a thing called Dark Knight Returns. It was an alternate universe story where 10 years later, Batman, who has been retired for 10 years, comes out of retirement as a much older man, and eventually he's joined by a young girl named Carrie Kelly, who takes, as I hate to say, saying the mantle, if you will, of Robin. So no, she's just actually a girl. Oh,
Yeah,
you got it.
They take on those really weird gang members and stuff. Right?
Yep, the mutants. You got it. You
I
got it.
this. Yep. So we got this.
Oh wow.
Sure. I wasn't gonna save the unboxing, but you guys don't mind. We have time to unbox this, right? You don't care.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
Dude.
I don't care. Damn, I came to hang out with you guys.
I only have 2 more episodes to sit through in a minute.
But the
Well,
Bond
I've got a what if for you.
Real quick, whenever you have time.
I've got a what if for you. You ready? What if Dark Knight Returns had been written by Alan Moore instead of Frank Miller?
It would have been better.
Would
That's
it? Oh.
Yeah. It was way better writer than Miller. But
those fighting words.
Miller was not
Bobby.
even close. He wrote 10 times more great stuff than Miller did. And I love Miller. The problem is he has one masterpiece and a few really good comics, and then a lot of horrible garbage. Moore has a lot of masterpieces.
Well,
really
you could say the same for Moore in terms of its pretentious nonsense.
I think Moore has a lot more masterpieces than a lot of good, solid, really good stuff. Then some horrible crap later after 20 years of being from brilliant to at least really good for a long time. Far more consistent, far greater body of work that is good. Well, Miller, I guess just opinions, of course. And Miller, in my opinion, aside from some of his Daredevil stuff, his masterpiece being Born Again, love Batman Year One. After that, though, I'm not big into his other stuff. But again, it's just a preference.
The only way I could agree with you on that, is if you include Moore's work on British comics in 2018,
Oh
stuff
my
like
God,
that.
Marvel Man.
Halo
Jones.
Halo Jones is brilliant.
Yeah,
It really
Man,
is.
I love, which came Miracle Man, as you know.
Yeah. Well, that I think Miracle Man to me is actually peak Moore. I think it's his best work.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, but I do love Watchmen, and I love Swamp Thing. I love his Superman stuff. I love Supreme. I didn't like Legally Sworn Gentleman, but I did like some of his ABC stuff for fun, lesser good but okay stuff. Killing Joke's problematic. And I don't mean that from in a woke way. You know what I mean? But he did a lot of also really great short stories for DC, the superheroes. So I think he has a great body of work to speak of. Miller, a little bit less. The only thing he comes close to Moore's level on to me is Born Again. Just me. Well, why compare him? Remember, Moore wrote he wrote the intro to the the first trade paperback of Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is quite an impressive. Was quite a lovely intro, really. It's more incredibly sentimental for a guy who claims to hate comic books and comic book fans at the moment.
Yeah, back then he didn't, but yeah, you're right. He even cited Philip Safe Harmer as a precedent from what Miller was doing.
Found these in my basement a few years ago. I forgot I had these.
Speaking of, goodness gracious,
We got to talk comics one of these days, RR.
Wow.
Yep. Look at this. Somebody punch Mark for me. He opened up a closet one day and he found all these Warrior magazines, which I used to have Minimus in there. Claude, he has all those. Look, number one, for God's sake.
I had to make a custom. Yeah.
And you're
I
like,
forgot I had them. They weren't
forgot
even
you had
bagged and boarded. They weren't even bagged. They were in bags that had holes. It was like a weird cheesecloth bag. And
gosh,
I actually had to I cut these backing boards custom. I bought Treasury Edition backing boards, and I think these are magazine bags.
Those are hard to get too.
For the size.
They're hard to get. Yeah, hey, RR, seriously, man, we need to talk comics one of these days. You're gonna come on and talk one with us.
I absolutely shall someday. What year is that, Mark? That must be early to mid 80s at the most.
What,
I
Warrior?
think so, yeah.
The Warrior.
Right?
80, 81, 82, somewhere.
Yeah, because V Vendetta was printed in Warrior, I think, in 82. 82. And Miracle Man got I think Eclipse, did Eclipse take over in 84 or 85?
Eclipse did it around the 84, 5-ish range, somewhere up in there. But remember, it was Marvel Man over there, as you well know. And then it had the Miracle Man in the States because it's Marvel.
Yeah, copyright.
Yep.
Does anyone want? I got a bunch of copies of these because a friend of mine works in media, and sent me 4 copies. Remember the Amelia Clark? I'm not going to say what it's about, but this.
Oh my God!
I had that next to my Warriors.
Christmas gifts, Mark. Christmas gifts.
Yeah, someday it'll be worth something. Man.
It's your birthday.
Talk about
something
sublime to the ridiculous. Good God!
In the New Warrior, you can add a copy of the New Warriors. In that one.
So here is the Gray Hulk. And this is packaged very well too. So this was on sale on Amazon for 30 smackrels.
That's cheap.
Yeah, because it's normally $60. Oh, look, they pack Banner's glasses separately in a bag there. Wow,
that's crazy.
Let's see how this opens here.
Not Mr. Fix-It, the actual Gray Hulk.
Oh, and Phantom, I did feel the earthquake yesterday, and whoop.
Really?
Yeah, we felt the earthquake. The whole house was shaking. Not that badly, but like, please don't knock all the action figures off the shelf.
Fanty, what did you do now?
Pieces falling everywhere.
Well, he could fight the Thing.
Yeah.
Thing would kick Mr. Fix-It's ass. But that's not Mr. Fix-It kind of.
Yeah. No, it's
Didn't he kick Mr.
Gray Hulk
ass once?
Yes, he did. And then Dr. Doom gave him some pointers on how to beat Benji, how to wear him out, tire him out.
Yeah.
So then they had a rematch, and the Hulk ended up beating the Thing. I was like, "Come on, you bastages! Can't you just let Benji win for a change?" You know, because the Gray Hulk was not as strong, and then you had the Pineapple Hulk.
But Ben Grimm did win didn't he win? Was it Contest of Champions, or he took on the champion of the universe, and the champion defaulted to him?
Yes, because he was impressed with Ben's courage. It's one of the great. Mark and I reviewed that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yep.
There we go. And he got a
he got
one
signed by Ron Wilson.
That's good.
He's got a signed copy by Ron Wilson, and
my favorite all-time comics.
One of the greatest comics.
I kept when I saw him, I'm like, you probably hear this all the time. It's my favorite issue. Like as a kid, I loved it. It's like he was very nice, but it's like, who is this dumb 50-year-old geek here? But no, he was nice. I'm teasing.
He's a nice guy.
Those issues, though, those issues stay with you. I mean, I read that probably 30 years ago, and remember it ever since. Just because the art and the power of the story and just the simplicity of the greatness of the storytelling is so fantastic. Today's comics, you won't remember 5 minutes after you put them down.
Yep.
Well said. Yeah. Well said. Yep. So, wow, that's quite a Hulk figure. Oh, and you could take the That's good. You could take that off if you want. You leave the
Nice.
rip shirt. The pants obviously stretch because they.
That's mean Hulk, who was like, he hated Bob Banner. Who remember he was Bob Banner in the first issue.
Oh, was Bob Banner? Yeah. And these are packed pretty damn well, I have to say. With the.
Why Hulk? He didn't talk like a child of this. He was pretty more like Mr. Hyde because
Was he articulate?
Pretty much, yeah. He was sounding pretty sinister in those early issues. Well, it's just like Ben, in the early issues of FF, which we're reviewing now on J-Man's channel. In those early issues, Ben was not nice. I mean, he was pissed off and he was mad and he was scary. He was lumpy and angry at Reed. And everybody was treating him like crap. It was weird.
Wow, they've got great articulation of the ankles here.
Yeah.
I got to say, people knock Hasbro a lot for business reasons, but and they have screwed up a lot of figures, but in terms of sometimes quality, but these pinless knee joints and the action figures have gotten a hell of a lot better, I have to say. This looks like it's a little warped. He's a little bow-legged, but I can bring that back probably.
Shops at JCPenney.
Bruce Banner, belted by Gamma Race, turned into a Hulk. Then ain't he unglamorous? Wrecking the town with the power of the bull. Ain't no monster around. Who is this lovable? Is everyone Hulk? Hulk. See, I spoke the lyrics. I didn't sing it, so you won't get in trouble.
Yeah.
I love that cartoon.
And what's in here? Oh, we got. You always have to have an item to
something to destroy.
Yeah.
It's a lamppost.
Yeah.
And on more hands. Yep.
You gotta have your lampposts.
You're going to put the thing hands on the Hulk and the Hulk hands on the thing.
That'd be good. I like it. Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Oh, Lisa, you didn't have to do that. This is for the Toy Fund. Congrats on your second member stream.
I'll get it.
So much, Lisa. We got to play something.
Yes,
we got to put some. We've got the Lisa.
Can we get something for her?
Well, yeah, get something for her. But here we've got Supergirl. So that's Lisa actually has her own icon on this show.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we got to get a good.
Mark, you got a super chat. Did I miss it for you?
Lisa just did. Yep, Lisa just Cleverton's going to play a video for us.
Very nice.
This is for Lisa.
Awesome.
To find something she would like.
Find something Lisa would like. Yep. You can change the brand too. You can see, man.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Look at these glasses. That's pretty damn.
Specifically, all right, they were models, 1/10 scale, but they were extremely detailed.
You built models. He plays with toys.
It's a model.
With little figures.
She's a Voyager fan, so I wanted to find something Voyager-y for her.
Yeah.
That was great, Clavi. Perfect.
More. Let's really make everybody sick here.
Now, what you are about to see is graphic and unsettling.
Ew. Grody.
Can't do it. I'm sorry. Stop. Why would you make that?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Neelix, not a decorator.
One more for Lisa.
Cass. Super Cass.
God, with those glasses.
I love that one.
With those glasses, the nerds. I think the nerds clip might have been the right one.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
That's
good
true.
call with all
Good
the pens and stuff.
I gotta see.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Get those nerds! Nerds! What?
Good call, man.
You
Good
know, by the way,
observation.
that's a really good one. Yeah, but you know what? If Raquel were here, we would play. I'm searching for it. I'm searching for you. Don't mean I have it here. I keep thinking I'm on my own here, but I have his. Well, it's not here.
Oh, you're so right. What a good call, right, Mark?
that's
Everybody,
perfect.
the pocket protector would have been perfect.
Oh yeah.
I was looking for the most annoying sound in the world. But
Oh, that's under movies. Under
Movies.
P.
Yeah.
Movies M to P. Yep.
Oh, which one?
It's under the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
movies one, yeah, but it's on
8 a.m.
alphabetical. Yeah.
Okay, this would be if Raquel were here. I don't see it.
It should be on
He's,
where all the.
is he slightly cross-eyed without the glasses on?
I think so. Yeah. That's nice detail. They actually
Here we
have.
go. Dedicated to Raquel.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Pretty bird, pretty bird,
pretty. Oh God.
Hey, Clobby, remember that one time
Yeah.
in the chat I put in there? It's okay, I'm the limo driver, but Raquel
Yeah, I
didn't
love
know.
it. I thought you really were one.
She's like,
So
"Oh my
I'm a
God, Dave's the limo driver," and you were like, "No, Dave's not a limo driver."
Dave's not here, man.
I'm a limo
Yes.
driver.
Sorry, Dave, I can't do that.
Don't they?
And look, he's got glass. I mean, there's
I'm
actually a
losing
piece
my
of
mind.
plastic in there in the lenses.
Well,
Not bad. Not bad. Yep. Yep. So let's change
Put some
the
tape on
hands
there.
out.
Put some tape right there in the middle there for him. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Actually, I'm gonna scoot, lads. Thank you very much for having me on, but I must take
Great
off at this
talk
point.
to you.
Well, good
Great
to
to
see
meet
you,
you
man.
guys.
Here.
Hey, we're gonna have to talk rugby.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
being a member.
yeah, for sure. There's a view of the New Zealand sky this morning.
Oh wait,
And
let me
with
make
that-
that full screen. Hold on. Yep. Go back to that gorgeous screen. Yep. There we go.
Nice.
There's the
Beautiful.
sky.
Nice.
Right.
You know, our buddy
Live-
Keely Chow is in your country right now. Good.
Oh wow, I'll have to catch up.
Live long, sir.
Live long and prosper.
Thank you for all your help and channel support. Yep. Or DNZ, great
Oh,
guy.
I forgot to tell him I was in Chicago when we finally beat those guys after 120 years.
So here we changed. I gave him the right hand there. So let's see this.
Hey, Gap
let's see
After
can-
Dark. Larry's
Gap.
here, by the way. You know that, right?
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Larry.
21 likes. Nice.
Yeah, we're doing good today.
33. I'm sorry.
Oh, 33. Let's see here.
33.
So how does he? Sometimes they. How's this supposed to fit in there? I think he's on the.
Luckily, this
think
isn't
I'm-
Toxic Tuesday.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
What
fit
is,
in
what is that?
there, are you?
I'm sorry. What the heck is?
Like a lamppost thingy that he
Crushed
bent.
lamppost. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Doesn't fit
I'm
in
paying
either one of
attention.
them.
Yeah, but I'm just said the hand. I mean, with that hand, it's like, I don't think it's gonna fit.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's got to be the other. It's got to be the other hand. But sometimes they change the. The design, but I don't think I can fit that.
Just have him slug it out with Ben.
Sorry. The noise.
No problem.
Yeah, here. We'll just do him slugging with Ben.
That's the downfall of actually buying something decent with the mic. So like you can't tap the table, have it on a certain setting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can't do anything.
I don't know if I like this shirt on here, but that's all right, though, I guess.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's better without it. That was on the
At least
cover
you
of the
can take
first
it
issue.
off.
I think on the
least you
first
can take
cover
it
he
off.
has a shirt on.
The rip shirt, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, they made Hulk a lot bigger than Benji.
Fantasy as you like it was on the cover also. It said that. I'll clobber you, you great bum.
Can't have Banner in there at the same time too, right? It's like Clark Kent and Superman appearing
Mhm.
together.
Yep. Hulk hate puny Banner.
That's pretty good. I think. Yeah. I gotta get Benji getting the. God, Benji's. It's gonna be tough for Benji to get a punch in here, as big as the Hulk is compared to him. God.
That's always he always manages to make a good fight of it because he's
Yeah.
Benji.
That's for sure. Yeah. I'm calling that a double thumbs up on this set with Banner and the Hulk. It's
Very
it's
nice.
pretty cool. Yeah. I always try to copy the scene from the box art. See if I can do that.
And the box art is Kirby.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Kirby created the Incredible Hulk?
Of course.
I never see his name on anything. How come? Yep.
Mark,
That's true.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Stan did it all.
All right. So that's a definite thumbs up on that. Yep. All right, we got one more thing to unbox. Let me put these hands somewhere where I'm not going to lose them.
And Mark, what's the biggest thing you have size wise? Because I'm noticing.
Oh, Ben Grimm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Ben thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Gotta clarify the thing. Yeah.
No doubt.
Sorry about that.
RR.
I create a faux pas there.
I'll have to show you that later.
Oh,
'Cause I've seen
Thank you so
most
much.
of those, but you have a pretty. I should say the guy. I'm glad this isn't Toxic Tuesday. You have a large one back there somewhere, don't you? Like a.
Well, I
didn't
do
you?
have the stat. Thank you, RNT and Zed. It was great hanging out with you, and thank you for that super chat. And
Yes, sir.
Clobbering Times will play something fun for that, right? Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
If Lord thought I knew somebody couldn't resist in the chat.
Yeah, just the way it is, huh?
Yeah, you.
Nice set of hooters you got there.
Right?
Sorry.
Mark, yeah, ing, yeah, bird, yeah, mockingbird.
One more.
That's great.
We landed on the moon.
I love that one, dude. I'm glad you played that.
Fellas, like, why are you guys laughing so hard?
My king.
Bird.
See, Lord thought that's a giant size man thing.
I do have
comic book
that,
and
to answer Dave's goes, yeah, I do have the 10-inch thing. Like in Clobber Times, you have that too, the action figure,
so to speak.
I thought you
Yeah.
didn't you buy a regular statue one before?
I
Big
do
one?
have some statues, but the statues maybe are 10 inches. I know it's tough to compare them to, when you're comparing it to an action figure.
Yeah,
I've got
I
the
think the large-
Galactus. I got the huge Galactus.
Oh, that's
statue.
maybe the one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
you got
maybe
that
that's
crazy
huge
ass
ass Galactus with
Where
all
you-
the
what did you
figures.
Is it still in the back in the box?
He's right. He's on my background here.
Didn't you do it?
that's a
Did you do an unboxing of
badass.
it? Well, you
Yeah,
did an
so
unboxing,
you have the
didn't
figures, right? The little ones, right, Clobby?
Yeah.
Didn't he have
Sorry,
the?
I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
that. You see him
No.
there? Or what? Here, let me.
Where?
No,
Where?
that's
Where?
maybe the
Block
other
that.
side, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there. Good Lord, look out. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Huge.
He's huge, as Nick would say. Yeah.
Live
So
long
that's
and
the biggest
prosper,
action figure, but that's to scale. Supposed to be to scale.
Well, that came with the other little Fantastic Four figures around it, right? Is that the one?
Well, it came
Mark?
with some Herald, so it came with
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer. Yeah.
And then did you buy the other ones to scale?
It came with here we go. Here's
Came with Shalabal. There he is.
With
There
Shalabal.
she
Yep.
is.
There she is. Yep.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you did do a show about this, a stream on it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did do a stream.
Yeah,
on this one, yeah. With Clobbering Times. Yep. Unboxing that. Yep. So there's Norin Rad, who's going to be
I like
replaced.
that
'cause he's
face
an
too. That's a good. If I can,
He's
that's
like,
a good
I'm
one.
being replaced by my girlfriend, like every other dude in Disney.
And here's the original Silver Surfer.
He's
Or one
actually
of the.
saying Kevin Feige is a bitch.
I think
Yep.
this is the very first. I think that's the very first
I
Marvel.
have that one too.
Surfer. And he's.
That's a Toy Biz.
Don't break him.
That's Toy Biz.
No, he's got the power cosmic. You can't break him.
Oh, has he got this? Has he got the things in the bottom of the feet?
Yeah, only corporate idiots can break him.
No, he just snaps into the surfboard there. Yeah. There we
Oh,
go.
he doesn't have the wires attached just in case, or is it like
No.
a ball joint?
Isn't that the one with the wheels at the bottom? Yeah.
The wheels.
I have that one.
So you can surf.
Toy Biz.
Wow,
He can go.
it's great, man.
He can just roll everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That was that
look.
Toy
That's
Biz
how
line. That was.
That's how he rolls.
Yeah, it was directed towards kids. Yep.
He rolls deep.
Yep. Yeah, and you also got, I'm not going to take him off, but you also got Frankie Ray, and then you got, that's not Terex, that's, was it Moog? What's his
Mog
name?
or Moke or something.
Mog.
It was after my time, so I never really
Yeah,
came with him.
I think it's Mog or Moog. I'm forgetting now, which is horrendous, but so it came with those three figures.
You know who he is? He's heralded as irrelevant and sucks. Therefore, they should have wasted their time and money putting him in the box. That's who he is.
Well, the thing is, I didn't really need
Gabriel?
another Silver Surfer figure, but
Yeah.
I mean, so maybe if they'd done, yeah, like you said, Gabriel or someone.
Well, that Silver
someone
Surfer
else.
figure right there was the one from it was one of those Walgreens exclusives or something at one point.
Yeah. So you did get that. So you did get the Silver
Yeah, I got
Surfer
that
with it, but I guess you have to have the Surfer in the set. But
Yeah.
I didn't really need it. But it's you got to have it in there. But they could have done another. They should have done Tarax. Is who they should have done.
Tarax they should have done.
Yeah, Tarax.
Absolutely Tarax. And Nova. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, we did get Nova. Yeah, we did get.
They get Nova, didn't they?
We did get Nova. Yeah, Frankie Ray. Yeah, but I have. You know how they show the figures in the box and they're holding the characters? Like it took me like 10 minits to get her on the hand, the right way. So
That's
like
right.
now
Yeah.
I'm not taking her off again. She just was like, that's why I was worried. The earthquake. God, if stuff.
Does stuff fall?
Minor, but yeah, if you nothing fell, but the watcher keeled over. But yeah, nothing bad, thank God. But you joke about that stuff, but the earthquake it shook with all the stuff I have here. Be pretty bad.
Be a
Yeah.
disaster. I've seen what Gary do show before, and this stuff just fall off the wall back in the day before he moved.
All right, so here's the last unboxing of the day.
Earthquakes during the show, yeah?
Yeah, right during the show, there's something falling right off the wall.
Oh God!
Wow.
You know how he used to have all the figures pinned up on that back wall before he moved from San Francisco? Yeah. And it didn't happen very often. It just happened like once or twice during the,
Wow.
So here's a mystery box.
It was a long time
Marvel
ago.
Infinity Saga by Clobberton's favorite Funko. So let's see what's in here.
Uh-oh.
I've had this for years, obviously. 5 pieces. The Fantastic Four box is really cool. I got had that box. Then I forgot to cancel my subscription, so I ended up with this one. Well, let's see what's in this mystery box. So we've got, oh my God.
Whoa.
Clobber Times, did you just send me a private chat that you'd like for me to send this to you?
Yeah.
I mean, you were the first person to put that in the chat, so I guess I'll have to send that Ms. Marvel into
I
you.
don't know what I'll do without it.
So we got the Ms. Marvel. Oh, we got a 3XL, so it might fit, but didn't shrink in the box.
What is it though? What's on it?
Let's see what who's on this.
Marvels. That's a Marvels shirt.
I hope not.
I think it is.
It's
I
supposed
bet
to
you
be
it is.
Infinity Saga, Infinity War.
It's Miss Marvel then.
It says
Oh my
Spider-Man
God.
Far From Home.
That sucks.
They back the camera up here.
Peter
Tingle.
What the?
Oh my God.
What?
I'm sorry.
If someone wants to give me $100, I'll wear this.
I will well. How much does YouTube take? And I have to add on that for you.
They take 30%.
30? Oh, jeez. All right.
Don't do it. But
No, don't do that.
oh my God,
No,
I
I'm
can't
not,
believe
not for
this.
that. No way. Not for
Peter
that.
Tingle? Do you think I'd be caught dead in public wearing a Peter Tingle shirt? My God.
Who is Peter Tingle? Oh, it's the Peter Tingle. I get it.
What is Peter Tingle?
Spider
Oh
Sense
my
is
God.
tingling.
This is
It's
the
Peter's
most terrific.
tingle.
This
It's
is the
Peter's
most
tingling.
terrific shirt that I've
When?
ever seen. You got to be kidding me. This can't.
Freaking horrible.
His Peter is tingling.
Peter Tingle.
Too much Peter Tingle, Yoler.
That is a disgrace.
That has all
Yes,
kinds of
DJ,
horrible
yes.
connotations.
We're gonna have to clip some of this.
Oh my God. I mean, that it's far from who did the ad copy on that? I was
Kevin
hoping for at
Feige.
least like a Peter Parker, and it's not even Spider-Man. At least they have that Spider-Man's face on there, then you could see with Spider-Man, like if it's Spider Sense or something. Oh my God.
I'm surprised it's Peter Parker even.
Oh my God. That's horrendous. I can't believe I was
Awful.
hoping for at least a fun shirt I could wear. You can't wear that in public. Peter Tingle? Are you crazy?
Idiots. I mean, that's
Oh my God.
absolutely moron who came up with that idea.
I even know better than I wouldn't wear that if you paid me, man.
Oh my God. You got it. You can't be serious. Where's John McEnroe when you need him? I can't. I'm all like, it's a nice quality shirt too. I mean, I had a couple of these. I mean, they're good. Fabric is good. It's.
You should wear
Someone
that to
could
the local
search for-
comic shop and just
I'm away from my
see
computer.
what would
But if
happen.
someone could search Spider-Man, Peter Tingle
on it.
Spider-Man shirt from
I'm on it.
Funko. It's a Funko.
Peter Tingle. Oh, it
Maybe
came
I'll
right
auction
up.
this off. Oh my God.
There's a YouTube video about it. Peter Tingle's You Can't Dodge Bullets, but Not Bananas. Peter Tingle scene. There's all kinds of scenes and stuff.
Can't believe
It's obviously
they
a
did that.
reference to my spider sense is tingling, but
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that for a shirt.
no.
There's a
It's
couple people
24.
trying to explain it. You have to you can Google it, and there's a lot actually that popped up.
Really, the
But
shirt?
I wonder if anyone's selling it on eBay.
Yeah, about the scenes and all kinds of stuff. Peter Tingle, it's a thing.
To what? Zoomers?
Yeah, and they're
Zoomers?
obviously they're using the Tingle as a spider sense to morph that into other stuff. But as far as the shirt is going on, not much about the shirt. There's one that has a nice with Spidey and the sense thing, but it's not like that. It's actually kind of good.
Wow. What else is in there?
Yeah, so wear your Phantom with pride with a T-shirt depicting Peter with Spider Sense lines, a pop Black Panther leaping dramatically through the air, pop Star-Lord holding the Power Stone, heroic Captain Marvel pen, and glow-in-the-dark decal of Thor's beloved hammer, Mjolnir.
The only good thing in the whole box.
It was Mjolnir. Oh my God, I can't
Where's
believe I didn't
Mjolnir?
cancel this. So we got a decal.
Where's
The
the hammer?
decal is cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. That's
Everything
going on
else
the
is
wall.
Garbaggio.
Glow in the dark. Yeah, I can't believe it's a Peter Tingle shirt.
Wow.
Oh. So we also got
Hey, thank you, Zoomers.
the Marvel exclusive Collector Core Star-Lord with Power
Oh,
Stone
boy.
bobblehead.
I think you got a
Glows
better
in the dark.
Star-Lord. I think you got a better Star-Lord figure that just came.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that shading on his face? This beard?
There you
It's
go.
supposed to be the when he grabbed the Power Stone, at the end, to glow in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not the purple, but the actual like beard shading. Is that like an after 5 o'clock shadow he's got going? Okay, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And a lot of pops are ugly. The body is actually not bad. The details with the head and we know we've talked about pops enough. There's a few that I like, but if you have a whole wall of them, it just it's horrendous.
People who have a whole wall also always have them in the boxes.
In the box, yeah. I mean, I have some Star Trek one. I got the Tick. I've got the Thing. Those are fun, but they're bobblehead versions.
I picked up some of the musician ones for the same kind of reason.
Yeah, they're fun to have a few of them, but if you got a whole wall of them, you got to break up your collection. This, I guess, as far as Funkos go, is okay, but it's not a particularly good-looking Funko. This Black Panther. I don't know what you guys think, but too much going on there. Oof. Well, this box was an epic fail. Other than Mjolnir, I can't believe a Peter Tingle shirt. I was hoping to have a nice shirt I could wear going into the summer. So I guess there's. I don't know if these are worth anything. I'll goggle them to see, but
Yeah, sell them if you can.
give
The
'em
problem might
away.
be, you know, people Pop Funkos used to be popular anyway. I don't know
Yeah.
if they have any rare ones that are selling now, but you could look into it. You may have to sell the whole box, but who cares?
Yeah. Well, of course, because it's the Infinity War box with the. I might have to do a Peter Tingle shirt, but I don't want to get arrested for wearing this. Could you imagine wearing that to wearing that out? It said
Well, you're
Peter
gonna bring this
Tingle.
up. Are you gonna bring this up on either Thursday or Saturday?
Well, maybe I'll wear it to a Toxic Tuesday. I'll bring it up on the. Maybe I'll show it on Saturday Night Star Trek. I'll take over the show and show it to Rick.
Totally
Just kidding,
derail
Bob,
it.
Times. Yeah, derail. No, I've got a show and tell. A Peter Tingle shirt. I'll be banned from the channel, but no. I can't believe this. I mean, I might would rather go watch Voyager now. I do have one
Yeah,
more
but
episode to
I'm
go.
about to go do that in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here in a minute anyway.
Get
So,
over with.
Not the stream, but the show, the Voyager. I know what you meant. Yeah.
Oh God, I got 2 episodes to sit through.
The hammer's cool.
Have a time, baby. Sell that
And
box.
it's too bad. The
That
pin
sucks.
that's a bobblehead, but some of a couple of pins are fun, like I have the Doctor Doom pin here. Let me zoom in on it. It's a Funko Pop version of Doom that came with one of the sets I bought. Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah.
See, like that's fun. I mean, it's like a fun one. It looks kind of like Doom, but this one just does not look. Just doesn't look good.
Plus, it's Carol Danvers.
Plus, it's Carol Danvers. Yeah, like that. That's like a fun. I do collect a lot of pins too. So that's a fun one. But yeah, oof. Epic fail. Whoever did that shirt. My God. Yeah, so there's some of my pins here. Usually I don't zoom in on this stuff. So there's PC DOS 6.1, the Galileo, Kirk and Spock, Mandalorian, Spidey. So there's Comic-Con pins there. Black Panther, a little. Julia Carpenter. Oh, Sydney Sweeney. Wow. Khan.
Mhm.
There's the Thing keychain. You have to have that.
Yeah, I do have
Con.
that. Yeah, I do. Looking right at it. Right.
Turtle. Another Spidey pin. Yeah. Some more
And
con
you're an eagle.
pins. And I'm an Eagle Scout. Yep. So there's my Eagle Scout.
Oh, it's the Harley Quinn animated series that you got the pins go down a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was from
Clay,
Comic-Con a few years ago, Clayface. Yeah, so if you were a DC Unlimited subscriber,
Mm-hmm.
you went to the desk and like show your ID or your subscription or whatever, login name, I guess, and then they gave you a bunch of pins, which was cool. It was a nice thank you to you've been subscriber for a long time.
Where were you? DC what? The DC what?
I was at the DC booth at Comic-Con in New York.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like 4 or 5 years, whenever the show first came out, and they're like, as a thank you to her, which was a night, you feel appreciated as a sub. You're like,
I would like to meet him and tell him what a piece of filthy, horrible trash that show was. That's what I told him.
I told them how much I love
Disgraceful.
the Green Lantern show.
Yeah, and just so why'd you cancel the Green Lantern show, you butthole?
Oh, she was a nice girl. But,
Her fault. Blame her and call her names. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So there we go. So we got some good loot today. I don't know where I'm going to figure out where to put this stuff, but I'm glad I got this
What
Guardians
Star
of the
Lord?
Galaxy.
No, he's not Guardians of the Galaxy. He's Star Lord.
Star Lord. Yeah.
He
They
said,
say
"Look,
Guardians. They'd say Guardians of the Galaxy on the
you
box.
did. Well, they're wrong.
As a cheat, right? They didn't consult with you. I mean, you've read 1 or 2 comics in your time, I think.
Apparently none, according to Twitter the
Yeah.
other day.
Oh, this
Never
was a
read
cool.
comics.
You never. I got this from my friend who visited the Patton Museum. In a Patton Lego minifig. I do a short on that one.
Wow.
Is that cool or what?
You got the 2045s?
Yes.
Where's revolvers?
Does he say he pressed the button?
Oh, the ivory handled or pearl handled?
You magnificent son of a bitch.
I read your book.
I read your book.
Let's see if I put
no bastard
paper behind it.
Ever won a war by dying for his country. They won a war like the other poor dumb bastard died for his country.
Yeah.
Oops. I dropped something. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. Oh, we need a clip of I read your book. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you should clip that one. Yeah.
I got to clip that one. Yeah. Of course, especially since you don't read books.
No, I don't read anything. I can't read
comic books. Yeah. Oh, and I did get. I'm not going to unbox this today, but I did get this.
Wow.
The Enterprise Playmates, remake. So
yeah.
Got to compare it to the new and the old. And I finally bought the Enterprise. It's just crazy. I never owned the Enterprise. I bought that years ago. Never.
What would be the TNG?
I mean, I hadn't bought the. I finally bought the remake of the Enterprise. That's what I was trying to say. So.
Are you sure?
So good. All good stuff. All good stuff. Yep.
I tell you, things are really turning around.
There we go. All right. I always love having the display rotating there, but we'll get on out of here in a few minutes so everyone can go watch Star Trek Discovery. I mean Voyager. Sorry. What did I just say? What did I just say? God, my brain is frazzled. I just I was hearing how good that first season, fifth season of Voyager.
You have to go watch it.
Discovery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without us.
Gotta watch it. If I need some painkillers, yep. But let me. Oh, Don says my younger brought me that as well on Amazon. Great, yep. He doesn't mind a few inaccuracies. Yeah, they're toys, so they're fun. Yep, they're fun. Yep. So,
as long, yeah. As long as you stop not minding stupid stuff like silver suffragette.
Yeah.
I'm
right?
just teasing. I'm just kidding, Don.
You got ripped off fifth. Well, I did, RobAltis. That was $30. It was not well spent. Definitely not.
Yeah, well, shite happens.
It's Peter thing. Oh my God! Imagine wearing that to a scout meeting. I mean, oh my God! Yeah, wow. Yeah, God. All right. Well, we all have to go watch episodes of Voyager, and we hit 2.5 hours, so that's pretty awesome. And I really super appreciate everyone who's a channel member and hanging out with us and meeting all these great people and wouldn't be possible without YouTube and it's like a virtual Comic-Con, which is great. So I'm glad we get to meet everyone here and hang out, and I never take for granted it's actually people watching my channel, and it's a fun joke with my kids. I'm like, I always tease them like, don't you know your dad is a famous YouTuber? You should listen to what I say. It's a fun joke, but it's a great outlet for for our hobbies and to meet people and share things. Virtual, I always said virtual Comic-Con. We've said all along, and or always said when I met Clobberin Times in the beginning, watching his shows, I'm like, God, this is like being at the comic book store again. I miss that because my local comic book shop that I would buy from, unfortunately closed. So when you'd hang out there and get to chat, and we were lucky because in Stanford we're kind of near New York City, so we get artists coming. Like Paul Kupperberg I'd see him all the time, famous writer for DC. Byrne was in a few times. You get people would stop in and just get some comics there. So, JT Kirk, thank you so much. Wow, look at that. He didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Congrats on the 1111 member count. Loving your channel, all the original content you make. Thank you so much. Yep, so we
JT.
Play some good stuff, and thank you, JT. It's great to hang out with you on the Forder nights. Let's see. Let's play. Let's switch it up here. Let's go to another brand. I have so many clips. I got to go to different brands here. Let's see. This is one of See, that's why we want Raquel to watch The Princess Bride.
That's right. When I was your age, television was called books.
Tell me there was going to be kissing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick. Nick's a real name. Nick's your buddy.
I didn't play. I got to play that whenever Nick comes in. Of course, John Cusack has gone off the rails now, but
yeah, it's nut.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job is too big. No fee is too big.
Some little filly break your heart? No, it was a girl.
Any unusual breeding?
No, mostly just doggy style.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, yes.
When are we ever going to catch a break?
Oh my God, that ending made me. I know it was funny, but it's only can take so much. When they just, are going, all right, guys, I think I want to go make them real so I can kill them. And then he was like, no, it was funny. But even though it was funny, I wanted to cry. I'm like, you idiots.
Just go, man. Just go.
Pull over! No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Oh, shit.
Petey? You sold my dead bird to a blind kid?
Oh, my God.
Pretty bird.
All right, one more.
His head fell off.
His head fell off.
Yeah, he was pretty old.
Oh, I'll never forget the two Utes.
To what?
What? Two Utes. What is a Ute?
What were you saying? You never forget what?
Remember the trailers? The trailers for this? Well, like, whoa, this looks bad. It's ridiculous. It was. But...
Yeah. And of course, you had some. This is another great double entendre here with a lot of class.
What's Bond doing?
I think he's attempting re-entry, sir.
Breaker.
Right?
Oh dear, oh dear.
So good, dude. So good. So
I gotta go watch those stupid episodes. So I'll run out.
you gotta burn. Yeah,
I gotta go edit some stuff before I do it. But yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with
Remember,
that. Yeah,
it's better to burn out than fade away.
Probably, at this time of day, streaming barely works here, so I probably won't be able to watch them yet. But I'm gonna try. So.
Paramount Plus. Does Paramount Plus still have them, or?
Yeah, it has them.
They have them, right? Yeah, yeah.
But they might not work either. Depends on the Roku. Sometimes does work this time, but sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it messes up.
It's Saturday and it's busy, so sometimes it just takes forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Slow ass internet, I guess.
Yep. Yep. So, but thank you everyone for being here. It's been a great hangout.
Yeah, this does that look familiar there, Cloudy? I don't know if you can be.
Isn't that Sean Gordon Murphy book?
Well, remember we were talking about 227.
Matt Wagner, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the copy. It's just a limited series, but that cover, I was thinking of you, man. I was like, let me just pick these up real quick.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever bought it though. I like Matt Wagner. I don't know why I said Sean Gordon Murphy. I'm asleep, I guess. But I like Matt Wagner. I like this Mage and stuff. But I don't think I have that comic. I've seen it.
I just picked it up for fun. It's just a 6. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you, Dave C. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Clobbering Times, and thank you for letting me come on your channel all the time.
Thank you.
Fun. Looking forward to Saturday Night Star Trek tonight. The UConn basketball game is tonight, so I'm not going to be in Saturday Night Star Trek until that game is over. So hopefully,
if you want, I'll postpone it.
You can postpone it. That's fine. Yeah, if you just want to do general Trek talk. Yeah,
we could cancel Star Trek tonight for the UConn.
Yeah. So you can blame me for that and tell Raquel. And
I won't mind at all. Actually, it's Voyager. Anyway, nah, we got to get it over with. We're committed.
Well, DJ, I would have wore my Flash shirt if I'd have known you had that icon, man. You know, that avatar.
Yeah.
There.
Nice.
Hey, next time, man. Next time.
Yeah. That's a great one, dude.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Oh, where's my
Gordon's alive.
Yes.
Nice. Well, I got to get
You're
off of
getting
this
really
desk.
good with that.
Yeah, you go head out.
Because I got to be on it again later for like 6 hours, so I got to get off of it for a while.
Yeah, go stretch. Go stretch those rocks.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun, everybody.
I'll see you later, Cloudy.
Catch you
Yeah.
soon.
Cool hanging out, man. Go easy.
Later, Mark. All right, Mark.
Take care. Yep.
Later,
Thank
Mark.
you. Yep. Thank you.
Later.
Yep.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
And then, of course.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
Classic. That whole movie's classic. Like
Yep.
Princess Bride. There's a million of them in there.
Yeah. So let me shout out everyone in the chat. So we got Mars Monkey Match, Max, of course, Lisa, Dave, of course. Thank you again for being here. Don Ranger Power. Let's see who's in there. Of course, JT Kirk. Thank you again for that super chat. Fanty Outsider, Don Ranger Power. RobAltis was here. Larry, Gap After Dark. Let's see who else was here. I said Rob. Yep. Let's scroll on through. R and TNZ, of course. Thank you for hanging out with us before. LT, 70s Rock Fan was here. Let's see. Putin's Cat, of course. Hail to Putin's Cat. And Lisa, thank you for your super chat. Very, very nice. Thank you. And who else? We got so much of the chat. Matthew Marzullo was here. Let's see. Claude Parrish is here. Thank you, Claude. Courtney stopped by. Of course, Dadman was here for a little bit. Thank you from Tom's Midnight's Edge. Tim FKH was here. E. Clay was here in the house. Picasso was here. Mizu, of course. Thank you for being here, Mizu. Let's see who else was chilling out with us today on the Saturday afternoon. I got Matthew, Christian Delorme, of course. Yep. Thank you, Christian, for hanging out with us. Great to be able to talk to you in person today. Well, the Geek and I was here. I missed the Geek and I didn't see that. Probably was away from the screen. The Geek and I popped in. Of course, Nick Weiser was here. And thank you, Nick, again for your super chat. TZ Burton was here. And of course, the great Tom Connors. Wow, this is a long chat stream. Of course, I said thank you, DJ, for your member stream there. Members chat as well. Surprises. So let's say we had super chats again. Thank you to Nick Weiser, Christian, Lisa, RTNZ, and JT Kirk. I always want to get those. And thank you as well to my Patreon. So don't forget, I want to thank, let's see, who are my patrons here? Brian Hepburn, Larry, RobAltis, and Shooter. And if you guys want to get that Doomsday Machine, you know where the links are. So those are up there. And anyone wants anything, I just printed this Ghostbusters sign. That came out pretty cool.
Ooh.
I 3D printed that. I'm making a batch of those. So those came out pretty darn good, I think. Yep. Someone did it on Thingiverse, and they made, turned it into a 3D sign, which I like. So we can do lots of fun stuff like that on 3D printing. So if you need something printed, hit me up or let me know. I did a custom thing for Inner Jill. I did the Quantum Leap, which just got canceled. The new season 2, they got canceled. The hand link, Ziggy hand link. I did a printout of that for her. But thank you, everyone. And the Killer Cornucopia, Larry says, yep. So, but yeah, really appreciate everyone being here today, and catch you on Saturday Night Star Trek. Go enjoy your Voyager episodes. And I'm actually, I think I need like 100 more watch hours to hit that 4K. So if any of you want to, feel free to leave a playlist playing in the background. It'd be nice. I'm trying to
try to do that sometimes. I just forget to do it.
No, I know. But
I burn through some of your shorts and stuff like that every now and then.
Yeah.
And I can remember.
Thank you. Yeah, the shorts actually don't count towards play time, which is crazy. It's
What?
only Nope, it's only the long form stuff. So,
Well,
but,
at least I
yeah,
got
if
to
anyone
watch.
feels like it, leave a tab open or watch some of those old videos. Go watch the Thunderbirds video. But I appreciate everyone who's here hanging out, and we have a great time here. So, looking forward to Sunday Night Geekery. I'll show some of that good stuff again. But so thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend, and rock on.
Bye, everyone.
Let's have fun storming the castle. No, I got to switch back to my brand. I've been doing this long enough. Now I can find my outro. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.